What's going on, sports fans, football fans, Giants fans, especially? Welcome to a special edition of the Big Blue Lounge. I got my special guest, The Miz from the Midday, with me today, part of the Big Blue Crew. And we're just going to get into a few topics before we start taking calls. Thank all you guys for being here. Adam, Darren, Jay Lay, Mr. Gordon, have a good evening. Action Jackson 88 says, Cowboys Nation, we here. But thank you guys for being here. Before I start letting people on the stream, I wanted to touch on a few things. Uh, a lot of people are divided in the fan base about the whole Kadarius Tony not showing up to voluntary mini camp, and the key word is voluntary. I do understand that. I do get the gist of that, but a lot of people are making so light of it just because it's voluntary. Meanwhile, you have veterans who have been in the league for years and they still show up to voluntary. Reason being is most of these guys who play this game have been playing this game since Pop Warner and they played it because they loved it. Okay. On Sunday, you don't get paid to play. You play because that's what you love doing. You get paid for voluntary mini camp, OTAs, practices, workouts. That's what you're getting paid for. That's the work. The game is fun. The game is what we all love doing since we was little. Okay. So when you're a guy who didn't grasp the playbook last year, who couldn't stay on the field, who the offensive coordinator said you couldn't understand the playbook, um, when you have all those things around you and people questioning your commitment to the team, if you want to be a rapper or if you want to be a football player, all of those things should make you want to come to voluntary mini camp, should make you want to do the off-season training with the receivers, get together, and work on some drills, work on some passes, help sharpen each other's skills up. Talk about running routes and how to get free from a defender, how to break away from press man, how to find the soft spots in the zone, things of that nature. Those are the things that happen with the team building off the field. And when you got your vets coming and showing up voluntarily, and a rookie who hasn't done nothing to really make a name in this league, but flashed a few great plays. And while I admit I was super excited when we drafted him, I wanted the kid to be a baller here and shut people up. But if you're going to be a diva, you have to have earned that already. If you're going to, you have to be Jerry Rice, Chris Carter, Randy Moss, uh, uh, you know, in order to act that arrogant, you have to have produced on the field. So it's basically a slap in the face to the team, a slap in the face to the veterans, saying, I'll show up when I want to, when it's mandatory. Until then, do what you do, right? I see you, Jay. Hold on a second. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I like the kid, but when you do things like that, it makes you look bad. It's not a good look for a rookie who already has a history of not grasping the playbook. So, with that being said, I want to hear your opinion on it, Miz.
Oh, what's going on, guys? Hats off to Lou tonight on this show right here. We're getting real close to draft night. You guys know, I actually did a video. It's out there, so if you guys want to check it out. But here's my thing with Tony, and I mentioned it the first day. I've said this last year too, and then people kind of got a little upset because they love the kid because he is a great talent and he could be a ridiculous weapon. And I know we're starving for that, but
Coach.
here's the thing. You got a mandatory camp. Now, a lot of people are focused on the word non-mandatory. Means that he don't have to be there. You see, that's where people are wrong. What non-mandatory really means to a kid who hasn't been in this league that long and hasn't done anything yet, but there are expectations. And you add the fact that there's a new boss in town. A brand new boss. For the first time, he's going to get to see his guys. What non-mandatory means to me is that you better show up because you want to show up, because you want to get better, and because you love this game of football. And at 19, 20 years old, you should have a lot more energy and excitement to come down and want to be part of this than the 30, 35-year-old. You know what I mean? And if you don't, and all the other older guys could be there, then you know what? You got to start to question how much this kid is really about the football game and what is the other stuff going on in his life that he might be more important to him. Because check it out, man. I know he's had little crumbs, like I said earlier today. It's not major things where you want to totally get rid of him. He hasn't done any crimes or anything, but he has little bits and pieces. The shoot, the grandma. I can't show up today. I'm not feeling that good. He missed part of camp last year. He missed games last year in the beginning of the year, whether it was because he was hurt or because he was in Joe Judge's doghouse. So the guy already started the year in his rookie year in the doghouse. You know what I mean? So when you look at all these little crumbs, well, crumbs start to pile up into a mess. And at some point, you got to sweep that mess up. Now, I'm not saying they have to go trade him right now, but I think at worst, man, this guy Tony's on slippery grounds right now with this new regime. And I guess we're going to see what happens because this is a telling week.
Yeah, it sure is. It sure is. Jay lay backstage. I'm going to let him slide on. What's up, Jay?
What's going on, people?
What's going on, man? How are you?
What's going on, man? I checked out your video just a minute ago. That was pretty dope. I like the music in it too.
I always start with a song a little bit.
I was like,
hey. Thanks for supporting, man. I appreciate it, man.
Duran Osmond said maybe his dog ate his homework.
Yeah, he does kind of have like excuses and stuff, man. Which I mean, I don't want to put too much on it, just because I don't want to overreact and I don't want to put extra. The media is going to give him enough pressure as it is. I mean, and then the fans, of course, us. But I just give the kid a chance, man. Like it's voluntary. Yes, he should be there. Yes, if I was in that position when I was in high school and we had summer workouts and shit like that, I was there. I was there early. You know, I didn't make it nowhere, but I was there early.
But listen, but here's the reality, man. Most of us would want to be there because it's still football and we love it.
Right.
Rather than sitting home or whatever else there is going on.
I think it's just too much of we don't know.
No doubt, his squad.
Yeah, we don't know what's he's doing or what's going on or why or if this time being away is even going to affect him. Or maybe we're just all talking about this because there ain't shit else to talk about, and then the draft is coming up. You know, I mean, it's just something. You know, it may mean nothing. Now, like I said,
there's plenty to talk about. You see that dude almost get beat up by the Yankees fans in the Bronx today? Oh, there's plenty to talk about.
In Texas, it's been real quiet. It's been slow. Ain't nobody getting beat up, but
they had too much controversy going on over there with Deshaun Watson and O'Brien and all. They got to be hush hush right now. They need to chill.
Hoping somebody else start doing something. We can divert the attention.
One thing about Tony, man, there's expectations. There's expectations for Tony. This fan base is tired of losing, right? We all could agree on this. We are sick of this shit. And this regime was brought in. This regime was brought in to make a hell of a change, man. And I think that they're not going to play no games. So,
like I said, if he's late, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm done. Yeah, go ahead.
If he's late though, that first day of mandatory, or if there's any kind of inkling of some diva shit going on during the season,
there you go. Hit that subscribe button for me, please.
He doesn't have any ties to this coaching regime. So, I mean, shit, he may get traded in during the year. We don't know. You know, if he's fucking off, shit. I mean, we already in a position to. If he's a cancer, why cut it out now before it takes over?
Kayla said, "Let Shane cook." Is basically what she said.
What's up, Kay? Thanks for supporting, leaving the comments on the video there. I appreciate you.
Tuto says, "Hit squad, salute the paisano." Kemp 10, thank you for being here. Greatly appreciated. Please hit that like and subscribe button for me. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. It costs you nothing but a few seconds, but it means a great deal to me. Please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. He says, "Can we be patient?" Yes, but this is the New York Giants fan base. You know that word really doesn't exist in our vocabulary. Yeah. We've had losing season after losing season after losing season. We trade away a Odell Beckham. He goes and wins a Super Bowl somewhere else. You know, I mean, it's we've had a lot of misfires, so to speak, with our draft picks. We've had draft picks go in the first round, get arrested, and get accused of robberies and all kinds of shit. We've just been missing and missing and missing. So our patience is very thin. And yes, while I do understand it is voluntary, that's the key word. When you're a guy who didn't grasp the playbook last year and you couldn't stay on the field because of injury, and as electrifying as you are, and the fan base knows you can be a key factor to getting some wins for us, and then you don't show up, it's like, come on, dude. We all banking on you, pulling for you. We want to see you win in blue. And then you do shit like this while the vets are showing up. It kind of makes you look like
don't give them a reason.
Arrogant. Yeah, it's like you're giving them bullets to fire at you with.
Yeah.
So while I understand, can we be patient? Because I was saying that the first couple of days that it came out, but then the more I thought about it and the more I looked at it, I'm like, this ain't a good look for the kid. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and then they already got the stereotype of kids nowadays that they don't want to work. They're lazy. They're too entitled and blah. I mean, he's fitting the stereotype.
Right. Right.
I just don't want.
The thing is, if he had an understanding with the coach that he wasn't going to be there, and they said okay, like we thought a couple of days ago, but that's not the case here, man. Dabo sounds very disappointed, and that's a problem. And then the other problem I picked up, the red flag, is that you have your fellow wide receiver basically saying that his words was everybody should be here today, right? That was Galladay's words.
Yep.
Well, that's a shot at Tony from a player, not from a coach, not from the media, from the player.
From a player who didn't even score a touchdown. That's what makes it even worse.
Yeah. But Galladay's a proven veteran in this league. So
yes, he is. But I mean, he went a whole season without a touchdown last year. So it's like,
wow. I don't know if I can blame him or I'm going to blame the other guys for not getting him the ball.
The whole team sucked, which is all the more reason why everybody should be here.
Right.
I think somebody said it earlier in the chat. I think it was Darren Gordon. He said the team was so bad right now, everybody should be here ready to work.
Yeah,
and I agree.
Yeah, you're supposed to show the team, your coaches, and everybody else that no matter what happened last year, no matter what this new regime is, I'm here to do what the fuck I need to do. But nobody gives a fuck about the butts, So,
yeah. But I don't think they're going to be quick to trade him. I think some of these rumors are being overblown by the media. They got to sell articles the week of the draft. A lot of bullshit out there.
It's something to talk about.
Right.
It's low-hanging fruit. It's easy to fucking swipe at.
Yes, we will, Mr. Gorga. We are a week away, 6 days away from the draft.
Man, I'm going to bring my laptop because I don't got the draft at the crib. I'm gonna just go to fucking what's it called, Buffalo Wild Wings, and get my own little booth and have my fucking thing going on.
What's going on? His squad. What's up, Kayla? We got Tudo and Adam.
And that's all I'm saying. That is all
I'm
Adam
saying. Up in here. I know Adam has a lot to talk about the quarterback.
The link is in the chat. Darren Gordon says we pulling for Tony, but damn, meet the team halfway. Just show up.
Yeah,
I mean, he's a kid. I'm not going to give up on him yet. But I think this might have been a warning shot. You know what I mean?
I think they still go wide receiver in the draft just to be like, look, motherfucker, you're not that amazing. I mean, you look good in college, but.
There he is.
Right. Go ahead, finish.
In a hurry up.
Finish, Jay.
Yeah. No, yeah, but yeah, when you were doing good, you were doing, we haven't seen you really produce like that in the NFL. But you need to show up. You need to be there. You need to show the new regime. You need to show your teammates that, hey, we in this together. It does kind of seem a little selfish, but we can all. I'm just trying to keep an open mind and not jump down the kid's throat. Pause.
But he learns quick this one.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. If he comes out and he's doing what the fuck he's supposed to do and he's shaking people out their shoes and all that, then hey, you ain't got to come to volunteers every year.
Right.
Do whatever you need to do.
That's the point.
But until you're proven.
Yeah, but until then, Show the fuck up, guy.
like
No,
don't get
but
me wrong. If you were
hold
Chris
on.
Carter or Jerry Rice or Randy Moss and you came out here last year and you did that type of shit, would nobody be saying, "Oh, he didn't show up to volunteer"? They'd be like, "Shit, let him rest, let him heal. We know what he gonna do when he hit the field." But you didn't do that.
Look,
and that's where the shit gets sketchy. You know what I'm saying?
You want to be?
Then when it, sorry, Adam, give me one more second. Then when there's stories coming out that you left the Sony building shopping your album, but you ain't show up to voluntary minicamp, it makes it like, well, what the fuck is he doing? Is he trying to be a rapper? Or is he trying to be a football player? Because as far as I know, you got drafted in the NFL. You already got the job. You don't have a contract no damn where. You ain't selling no albums out your trunk. So what the fuck are you doing?
Has there ever been a successful rapper, a sports player turned rapper?
Read this comment right here. Read this. Big Bloss Lou, please tell how this dude's been rapping with his funny voice. Every time he speaks in the media, his voice sounds like a squeaking mouse in the trap. Damn, dude.
You know these new rappers nowadays, they sound like that sounds like what they sound like, a squeaky mouse in the trap.
I want to agree with you on everything that you have to say. And I am with you guys on what you have to say. However, you want to be mad at somebody? Be mad at the NFLPA, because the NFLPA made these rules so these guys can go do whatever they want to do in the off season. Here, underline that word, off season. So my point is that if he wants to go do his rap career now and it's not affecting him come September, I don't give a damn. You know, is he not in trouble? Fine. We're arguing over him coming to voluntary minicamp. We're already worried about that shit. Give me a break, man. Like, hey. I understand if it was in June and he missed mandatory minicamp, then
relax, essay.
That's how I talk, essay.
Relax.
Andrew Thomas is our #1 red zone target. That is a fucking sad truth.
That's all I'm saying, though. Is if we're going to argue about voluntary,
Andrew Thomas had more touchdowns than Kadarius Toney and Kenny Golladay combined, and he's our left tackle.
It just seems nice.
No. Hold on, Jay. Let that sink in. Our left tackle had more touchdowns than our first round draft pick wide receiver and our free agent highest paid wide receiver. So while I like their names, their music, their catches in the past, all of that shit means nothing when you let the left tackle outscore you and outproduce you in your freaking position. With that being said, there shouldn't be a wide receiver not here. I don't give a damn if you got crutches. You need to be in there studying the playbook.
It looks better. It just looks better. It just looks better. It looks like you're all in. I mean, it is corny to talk about. It's voluntary, and he doesn't have to be there. He has other avenues and streams of making money and stuff like that. But it just looks better. It just makes it. It just looks better. I mean, it's nice. You don't have to hold the door open for nobody. But if you're going into the restaurant, there's some people coming through. You hold the door. It's a nice thing to do.
Right, but I'm not saying you're wrong. Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying. I'm saying, but my point is, I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. All I'm saying is, right now, let him do his rap thing so that when September comes, we don't have to worry about him going on concerts or like doing that. If he shows up to the mandatory stuff and, like you said before, shakes people out their shoes, we ain't gonna give a damn about April freaking minicamp. Okay, we're talking about April minicamp right now because it was Kadarius Toney. He's the most polarizing player on the team right now. We have a new regime.
11-6. Sorry, go ahead, Adam.
we have our new regime, which everyone wants to get to know, which I think it's fine as well. But I don't know the conversations he's having with Brian Dable. I don't know what their relationship is right now. And all I can say is he's by the letter of the law, not doing anything wrong. So for me, it looks bad, but by the letter of the law that they've written, he's not doing anything wrong. So let him get his rap career out and done with now, so that come July, when I actually need him here, he's ready to go.
Yeah.
So then you're saying you have no confidence in his rap career, that he can shop his album all off season and still
exactly. He won't be going anywhere. Jay-Z isn't going to sign his broke ass Young Joker, more Young Broker, because he's going to be broke from the rap game.
He gonna have to.
718. Thank you for being here, bro. I
He keep
love
on-
you already.
he-
He's on the
he keep-
same page with me. Please start the draft 2 lineman campaign.
Damn.
Yes, please.
He keep on missing these practices. He gonna have to pawn them teeth.
More than that. More than that. On
Hit
this
that
whole little
subscribe button
change.
for me, Foots. I'd greatly appreciate it, please. He says
My
KT news heartbreaking.
I like to make one point though about the rumors of him being traded. Now, if these rumors are true, then you need to get rid of him now because you've already severed ties with a man by just leaking out that you want to trade him. To me, I'm not. If I'm Kadarius Toney, I'm not going to show up now even more because you're going to trade me anyways. What's the point of showing up? And then if you are Brian Dable and Joe Shane, if you leak this out, you either A, did it on purpose, or B, you gotta now pull the trigger because you pulled this gun out. You can't just put it back in the holster like, oh, we were just kidding. Like you got to make some moves.
I think they're smarter than that. I mean, at least from what they've shown so far, I think they're smarter than that. I think everything they're doing is pretty calculated. And I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they talked to Kadarius Toney before they even said that to the media. It was like, hey, we about to throw this out there, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about it. Show up when you show up, as long as you're here for mandatories and we're good. I mean, we don't know what those phone calls are like. We don't know how they're talking or communicating. Yes, a couple days ago, Galladay said he ain't talked to him. I mean, I don't call my coworkers, but we,
Yeah, let me go. I gotta go find Sandy for a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on the flip side of that, y'all ain't trying to win a Super Bowl together neither. Y'all
is
just going to work.
You
know
what
I'm saying?
I'm just pulling out
Football
fucking
is
translations
called the ultimate team sport for a reason.
I mean, Kenny Galladay's practice for nothing. He ain't going to be on the field for more than 5 games anyways.
Yeah, I mean, even when he was with the Lions.
It takes all 11 players that are on the field at the same time to be on the same page, running as a fine-oiled machine. So if you got a guy who's coming in 2 weeks late behind everybody on the playbook and the scheme and everything else, that hinders the whole team, whether we want to look at it that way or not. If you got one guy lagging, it hurts the whole team. A team is only as strong as its weakest link.
But if he puts in the extra work with the coaches when he comes in, and he's trying to make that effort when he comes there, then fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand where you guys are coming from. I'm just looking at it from the player side and the letter of the law, right? The NFLPA agreed to this. They said voluntary. So even the coach said voluntary. If you want it mandatory, then tell them, hey, we want you here. Don't be like, well, it's good to be here, but it's voluntary. No, be like, listen, man, we want you here. We know it's voluntary, but we want you here. They didn't say anything like that.
Miz made a point on his video, and I bet you can speak to this, Miz, but he was saying that it could be, because they were talking about what was the determination, reliability, and smart. And so, I mean, if you're smart and the coach is telling you, yeah, it's our first regime, it's voluntary, you can come if you want to, but then we're gonna really see where your head's at if you want to be here or not. Especially now, if he has a reason, then he has a fucking reason.
He's answering which athlete actually ever made an album. Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq. But I'm for real though.
What's going on?
But that's what I was saying earlier today, basically in my video. Just really to simplify it, just because it's non-mandatory, you know what? It's like a little sort of a hidden test. Let's find out who's really gonna come, even though they don't have to come. That will tell you who really is all in and wants to change this losing ways. Plus, you coming in to meet your coach and GM for the first time. That's big.
First impressions.
It's like you're at a job. And they just hired a new boss after you had a boss for a few years, let's just say. And now they hired a new boss. And you didn't show up. But did you not think in your head, what if the whole team shows up and I'm the only one who doesn't show up? You know how bad that looks?
Yeah.
But I mean, he's the
only one
that is here. He's just.
I know what you're saying, Adam. I'm not saying get rid of him so quick. Give it a chance. I think they already spoke to him, and the media doesn't. The media just want to give you the bad side, always the negative. That's what sells.
Yeah.
Darren Gordon says, when your team is trash, everyone needs to show up, and we have a new playbook.
I get what you're saying, but
if you couldn't grasp Jason Garrett's ancient prehistoric fucking offense, your ass need to be in here 2 weeks before everybody else trying to learn.
Do we know if that was him being in the doghouse or him not grasping the playbook? See, we don't know the stories behind the
He didn't
scenes.
say no, he didn't say nothing to the contrary after Garrett came out
But
and
we,
said that.
but we did say that Gary didn't know how to use Tony.
Garrett don't know how to use anybody, but I mean,
Touche.
he had the best offensive line in football over there with
Yeah.
Dallas and couldn't win a fucking playoff game. So I mean,
Well, they still can't win, and they have a new coach. So, you know. Well, my I'm not trying to argue that you guys are wrong, and I agree with everything you're saying. All I'm just playing is like, well, you know, outside of that, yes, it's a new coach, and yes, we stink. He does have his. It's within his rights to do what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He's not losing any money, right? It's
well,
voluntary.
just because of the wording in the contract, but we can all agree that when we were playing Pop Warner football, we weren't getting paid. We were doing it because we loved the damn game,
Well, some
right?
people said this.
But you
There's a
had to
workout
go
bonus.
through, but you had to go through the workout, the training, and all that to get to the game. If you were late to practice, if you slacked off in practice, guess what happened? They benched your ass and you didn't get to play, right? Same rules apply. You're not getting paid for playing on Sunday. You might get bonuses and incentives for how well you perform on Sunday, but you're actually getting paid for practice and OTA and mini camp
But if
because
it's volunteer,
the playing part is what you love to do.
right? But in the contract that they negotiated between the two owners and the players, it says you don't have to show up. Now, if they put a workout bonus in his contract, I'm sure he's there getting the workout bonus. Because let's be honest, a lot of these guys do things for money. So don't think Saquon Barkley's there because he wants to be there. He might be there because they're giving him some incentive in the contract. Because last year he wasn't there with Jason Garrett's system. All right, he was out in California training with Odell Beckham Jr.
And nobody said nothing.
See Mike's comment. I agree with Mike's comment. So Mike, at the bottom.
Right here.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
one?
it definitely has
Is
some
it this one?
truth to it. Yeah. No, the last one, the bottom, all the way at the bottom of the chat.
Oh shit! I'm
The
still
latest
checking it.
one. The latest.
I mean, this guy isn't a serious person. He's the only guy that stood up to the Cowboys when they were talking smack and threw a punch at the team, right? So he don't take it serious. I mean, he's fighting for his team out there. Yeah, we're sitting here.
Hold on. I checked out some of his songs on YouTube, and from what I heard, he's ass. Should have been hopping over the trading facility gate like 2 weeks ago. Bum ass rapper.
The kids
Hey.
might like him.
Hey, I don't know, because I know it's for us. We probably, if I don't know if you listen to hip hop, I don't know the guy in the corner. I don't know what your name is.
Adam.
Adam.
Huh?
Yeah, I listen to everything except country and bluegrass. Can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to all kind of stuff. What I'm saying, most of the rappers nowadays are ass anyway. I mean, it's not nothing like how it was back in the day. But Kendrick Lamar is dropping soon, and out of the new rappers, him and J. Cole.
Kendrick Lamar's fire. J. Cole's fire.
Yeah, them two right there. But Kendrick's dropping in May. He's supposed to be dropping like
Michael R.
April 16th or something like that, or May 16th. May 16th.
Kayla says she actually like his music. You guys are tripping.
Well,
I don't know. I haven't.
no,
I
we're
haven't
not. Look at the demographic of that statement. I am not physically supposed to like the type of music that Kayla likes.
about to check it out. Yeah, I mean,
I bet she likes
No, I listen to hip hop. I actually listen to his album. It's not good. It's not. I mean, I'm not a rapper, but
what's the girl that she's always making songs about her ex-boyfriends?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I bet that's what Kayla likes. You better believe I don't like that shit. So I mean,
we got an exclusive, you guys. We got an exclusive. Hold on.
please,
Is this
no,
Young Joker?
please, I'll rip my ears off. Stop.
No, Pat's in the chat. Pat, you better get on and get the Tony take.
It's for the new kids. It's for the new kids.
He's going to be hot in all the strip clubs in South Beach.
Yeah.
If that KT loser was in my locker room and acting the way he's doing, I would straighten him up in a day. Make him walk straight, his shirt tucked in his pants, high, and he'll show to work out 15 minutes early. I think Dave and Shane know what they're doing. This is fake news. Foot 718 says kneel and cross. Man, listen, I will be ecstatic if we pull that off in the draft.
It's a lot of resources, man.
New era flex hat to the shiz nizzle, yo.
Shit's nizzle. I haven't heard that in a minute. Hell yeah.
We don't have those type of volunteering BS. We're a team. We're a fam. We always hang out, work out, practice, battle together, support each other practically 24/7. That's called a team.
Yeah, but then the team will drop you like a bad habit. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about how you feed your family or none of that.
Blue City says that Kadarius Toney said on his Instagram that it was a rumor.
We're talking
He
about
supported his
practice.
music in
Coach
the
Ed
first
said.
place.
We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice.
There you go.
When you've only won fucking how many games have we won the past, like, what is it, 17 games in the past 5 years?
True, Kemp. Master P left.
I think some of this is a little overblown. I think we don't have the whole story. We just got what the media want to give us, obviously. So
Right.
it's the week. It's the week of the draft, and there's a lot of smoke screens flying around. A lot. So
I mean, if he gets traded, he gets traded.
Uncle Joe needs to get in. I see him in the chat talk about Link. Damn it.
Who?
Hey, in my head, he just sounded like my Link. Damn it, give me the goddamn. Push the button over there on the side so I can get in there, goddamn.
I'm sending it to you right now, Joe. Joe about to come in here and start making people cry.
I'll tell you one thing. Tony come to the practices in the future. Tony is a big player in September. You could be sure nobody would remember this.
Oh, of course.
Care. No, we're only care now because we got nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, we could be talking about the Yankees about to beat up that damn dude, the fans.
Right.
We could be talking about.
Come down in the Bronx.
I seen that.
Come to my home with
come
that
in the
shit.
Bronx, climbing walls, talking shit to the bleacher creatures. Those are some of the most
You might not
dangerous
make it
fans
out of
in the
there,
country.
bro.
Yeah, what is you
Might
in?
not
What is
make
you
it
in?
out of
You in New York talking shit to people in New York? Fuck
In
that.
the Bronx.
Yeah,
You're not forget about New York, man. You're in the Bronx. The Bronx is a whole nother thing.
It's
man.
the only borough with a duh in front of it. You don't. There's no the Brooklyn, the Manhattan, the Queens. No, there's just the Bronx.
The Bronx.
There's a reason. It's
Yonkers.
the Bronx.
Is Yonkers by Bronx? I don't know. I'm not from there. I just know.
Yeah, Wonkers is northern Bronx.
Hey, Kayla, don't listen to them, man. I rock Drake and Future the entire time I'm in the gym, and I'm in there like 2 hours.
What's up besides me?
Everyone should check out Mrs. video today. What's up, Joe?
Yeah, party's still going, dude.
Where you at, Joe? You look like you out on the reservation somewhere.
Oh, dude, man. I'm telling you. Oh, by the way, fucking still. Listen. Okay, I gotta get over here by the fire. Hey, yo, MC.
Hey, Joe out there kicking it.
Man, this guy's a dick. Turn it down a little bit. I want to hear this. All right. We're live.
We're live, baby.
I can't see shit.
Neither can we.
There's a fire,
I see
see?
that.
You're looking at the three-time cornhole champion of the world.
Well, we're not looking at anything right now, Joel.
I defended my title. Yes.
There we go. Oh, I see you now.
It's like a witch seance going on.
Hey, you look like you know the death row poster where it's just like their heads and they just got gold chains on. That's it. That's what Joe's the new member of Death Row.
I'm Ric Flair, baby. I defended my title 3 times in a row. Damn it, no one can beat me.
Yeah.
You know what, Kemp? I agree with you there. I can't wait till we can be happy about our damn team. I agree with you 100%.
Oh man, I feel like an old dude here looking up at the phone like this with bifocal.
Yeah, well, you know, hey, age is a blessing. I got a lot of people that didn't make it.
But hope everybody's having a great night. I know I am. It's 20 degrees outside. We're having a party.
Why is that funny, Pat?
Flipping crazy.
Do you feel horrible or are you just joking? Which one is it? Because you put laughing faces after you said that.
Oh, we're doing a Tootsie Roll.
God.
Can you hear that?
Yes, we hear it loud and clear.
Okay.
I
should probably. Hey, you guys say I don't listen to good music? Come on.
That's better than Kadarius Toney's bars.
Hey.
He's
Yes.
stupid.
Do you have a headband
The
on?
girls are dancing, and I'm talking
Yes,
to
yes.
you guys. Yeah,
If
okay.
not for
this is
white
smart.
youth, there would be no rap. They bought it
China.
all since the 80s. Damn, Gorga.
Which he roll.
Sending thoughts and prayers, Big Pat's way.
Oh,
Yes,
here's
if
Joe.
you do feel horrible, I hope you
I
do.
hope they
Feel
play
Ah.
this music for the draft walk up.
Well, I don't want to get. I don't want to
You're
get
gonna
loose
get me
stream.
copyright stricken. Yeah.
I don't want to get loose stream popped for music, so I'm
Stop,
going to scoot
please.
out of here. Hope
Remember,
everyone had a
it's
great night.
voluntary hip hop.
I will be back later, maybe. Not sure. Undecided.
You have a
So
good night,
I'll run.
Joe. Sorry.
Thanks for stopping by, brother. Greatly
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Thanks for having
He's
me.
got a
Just wanted to
song
wish
called Fat
everybody a
Room.
great one. One day closer to the draft. Woo!
Joe is lit.
Oh, Uncle Joe, man. Oh. Hey, y'all hear about
Not my thing.
Debo-
Yeah.
Debo going to the not my cup of tea. Debo going to the Cowboys?
He's not going to no
I don't think
Cowboys.
that's true.
Bro,
Yeah.
that shit, I would be highly upset.
I don't think he's going anywhere. Every day he's going somewhere else. At the end, he's going to be right where he is.
Yeah.
You know, I think the Jets had the best chance, but I don't know if the Jets want to give up the 10th pick.
I would.
You give up what was for so then somebody was talking about Kadarius Toney for Debo. I was like, boy, what?
Okay.
No, not I wouldn't do that, but for the Jets, I do Debo for the 10th pick.
I'm
You get an
hood.
established
Oh, yeah.
guy.
And I don't
Yeah,
listen
yeah,
to any of them people that you just listed, Kayla.
Oh, I
don't
love
fuck
Drake.
with Drake. I don't
Wait,
fuck
hold on.
with
Who did she list?
Rihanna. And I damn sure don't mess with the weekend. So
Drake is
that does what you listen to doesn't make you hood, sweetie. Sorry.
I listen to Beethoven sometimes.
And
I
Big
listen to
Fridge,
Bach.
look, Big Fridge just hit you with what I just said. Drake ain't no hood rapper.
Yeah, there's no that whole list of people, Miss Kayla, was not none of those guys were.
There's nothing hood about that.
Yeah,
Did
well,
the
yo,
weekend
Drake
get
is
surgery
great.
on his cheeks to look like a
Drake is great.
Ain't nobody
Music,
listening to
bro.
that.
He got
dude.
great music. I love Drake.
Usually, musicians aren't very hood. I mean, they probably were at one point or another, but now they're making money. You lose it after a while.
Right. There's no more Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah, you get domesticated. You got your milk in a little bowl. You ain't no wild animal no more.
You're not a feral cat anymore.
Yeah, you know.
Frank, let him know again. Shit, what's going on? Shit, he's on
But
the
like
run.
if I'm the
He
Jets,
talking
and I
about
could get
Joe.
Debo, I would do that in a heartbeat. Again, you're getting a proven guy who's a weapon for the 10th pick in the draft who you don't know if that guy is going to be good or not.
Damn, this shit is good.
Jackie Johnson, thank you for being here. Please hit
Yeah,
the
I
subscribe button.
agree with you though, bro. That is number 10 for Debo. Hell yeah.
What's up, my G Nation family? Just walked in from a 4-day vacation with my beautiful wife. Had to check on everyone. May God continue to bless you all and your families. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed your vacation with your wife, and I wish you many more.
Who was that? Who said that?
Jackie Johnson.
Oh, hey, Miss Jackie.
No, he's a man. He just came from a 4-day vacation with his wife.
Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry.
You never know these days.
You're right, Adam. You're right.
True. That is true. It is 2022. You can be whatever you want to be.
Business.
I want to see a move in this draft. Like, I want to see something like, put Bradbury with the 3rd to move back into the late 1st or early 2nd and get another kid that we really like. I know me and Adam were talking about it earlier. Maybe you can make a move. Lindenbaum is still there in the 20s. Maybe you make a move to go get him,
I mean, 20 is a little too rich to come up. But if he's there at the end
20s,
of the
later 20s,
But if he's there at the end of the first round, 29, 30, 31, maybe you package 36 and Tony or 36 and Bradbury to move up and get Linderbaum.
I would love for that statement to be true, but can somebody tell me what the hell that emoji is at the end of that?
Which one?
The one that's highlighted. Horrible.
What? There's a nutsack emoji?
There he is. Jeff is in the chat. What happened? Did the Nets lose? New
I
Jersey?
don't know how
Yeah.
you get that. What you got to do to earn
lost?
that?
The fuck?
You've been
Wait, they
awarded
lost?
the golden nutsack emoji.
Oh my
Oh
god.
shit, they lost, huh? They're gonna get swept.
Boy, y'all crazy. He said, what? There's a nutsack emoji?
What does that even look like? You just got
Oh,
you
shit.
got the winky face, you got the tongue out, you got the angry, and then you just got a ball sack.
So they need to put the tongue sticking out right next to the boss.
I'll send that shit to my wife. I'll send that shit.
This is going to happen tonight, honey. This is going to happen tonight.
In the playbook.
Got them nice and seasoned for you at work.
Got them ready, prepared.
This he said, got him nice and seasoned for you at work. This motherfucker crazy.
What in the
What's up, Jeff?
about?
Oh, Jeff is in the hood.
What in the
Jeff-
hell are you guys talking
Jeff-
about?
Jeff is in the Bronx, standing in front of the projects.
With the
No. You know what I'm standing in front of? I'm standing in front of a brick wall because that's what Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving did. They bricked their shots tonight, the entire game.
Oh, well,
Bricked them.
you know, KD ain't no Kobe, so you know he ain't finna win shit.
Yeah, when you're leading
But
scorer,
But there's no
you're
killer
not
instinct.
winning.
There's no killer instinct in that team.
He couldn't win shit with OKC, so he had to switch over.
Yeah.
And Steph won him a ring, and then and now he leaves and goes to Brooklyn. Now it's back to normal.
True, coach.
I know it's a giant stream, but I swear to God, this Nets team drives me freaking nuts.
I don't even watch basketball, and
I hate it. I
The
hate
Nets
it.
are cursed.
I
man.
got a question for you, Jeff.
What's
Were
that?
you a Nets fan when they was in New Jersey, or did you jump
I've
on
been
the
a Nets
bandwagon?
fan since the Derek Coleman and Kenny Anderson days at the Brendan Byrne Arena when I was going there as a kid.
Okay.
I've been a Nets fan since the early 90s.
Then you're an official Nets fan. But
I've been
all
a
these
Nets
I've
fan
been
since
all
died
these guys
with
who
this team.
jumped
98.
on the bandwagon because Jay-Z got involved with them and all
No.
of that shit just drives me crazy.
No, I
I'm
was
gonna
a
be a
fan of
Knicks
this-
fan till it's all said and done.
I went to the 12 game. I went to one of the 72 losses in the 12-win season in
I
the
was there too.
snowstorm to play the Lakers. Okay,
Mhm.
so that's loyalty to go to a freaking basketball game for a team that went 12-72, 12-70.
Yeah.
see,
The
I
worst
was-
record in NBA history.
Kobe was my
He's
Michael
damn
Jordan.
stupid
so, I
Nets.
mean-
Shake my head.
I hate the I don't want to say I hate my team, but this
It's okay.
team just
No,
I hate this team. I hate this team sometimes. What
I
they
mean,
do.
my hometown
Adam can
team-
attest.
My hometown team is the Blazers, the Portland Trail Blazers, and we haven't won a championship.
Rip City.
72. Damian Lillard, we're all praying that he doesn't leave us like a bad habit.
He's a rapper.
He's actually good. Matter of fact, he is a good rapper. He is a good rapper.
The pregnant
Maybe
man
maybe
emoji.
Karis Toder should take some pointers from
Man,
Damian Lillard.
in the off season before
Yes.
voluntary.
Yeah, before voluntary minicamp starts. Hey, Kadarius, man, I got some bars you can use.
Yeah.
Tony.
Stupid ass Brooklyn Nets.
He said, "Hey yo,
You know what? The Nets made a mistake trading Harden, I believe.
Jeffy over there
No,
festering over there.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm pissed.
With the
Uh-uh.
first pick
James
in the
Harden wouldn't have done
1990
much
NBA draft, the New Jersey Nets select Syracuse forward
Don't
Derek
say
Coleman.
no, Adam. They can't win a playoff game. This is embarrassing.
I can't win a play. Yeah,
When your leading scorer is Bruce Brown in your past two games, you are screwed. And that's exactly what happened. Bruce Brown led the team in scoring.
guy got 5 fouls. They got
games.
turnover after turnover. Can't
Hey, but
body
that's-
anybody up.
I apologize, Lou. I know it's a giant stream right now, but I'm so pissed off with this basketball
No, but like
team.
basketball refs have like the most control out of all the refs for any sport. Like they could take your main guy out of the game and make him sit. All they got to do is call 2 quick fucking fouls on him, and he's sitting for the rest of the first or second. Some of the
I'm
second.
sorry, I disagree. The most
Oh, you
powerful ref in the sport is a boxing referee because when he goes like this, yo ass
Oh,
lost.
yeah. I'm thinking about like team shit.
Only reason I'm remembering that is because earlier today was the Tyson Fury and Dillian White fight. And Tyson Fury knocked him down in the 6th round. He got up at 8. And when the ref said come in,
Uh-oh.
So
Oh, there's a Buko in the chat. A Jets
What's
fan.
up, Buko? Go ahead, Knicks fans. Laugh it up. Enjoy our misery. Laugh at us. Continue to laugh at
Taylor
us.
put on a nice, sexy leg in the
Laugh
chat.
at
oh
us.
my God,
It's-
that looks
so-
like
so they
Marge
got favorite
Simpson's
body
leg.
part.
There's nothing sexy
What?
about that.
She put a sexy leg for Jeff. She tried to, change his
No,
mind
no,
about from
no.
the Nets to her legs.
No,
That look like
no,
a
no,
that
no.
look like a chicken wing.
It's getting hot in here.
Keep on all your clothes. Keep on all your clothes.
Yes, yes. I
We're
agree.
going
Jeff,
streaking
don't
through the
worry about
quad.
it. You know why?
Who's going streaking?
By Thursday night, you will forget
Everyone's
about the
doing
Nets.
it.
You're gonna
Frank,
forget about the
Tank.
Nets by Thursday
Frank,
night.
Tank.
And the Jets come up to the podium and they pass on Kayvon Dibbs because they believe that he doesn't
He's
care
Kadarius
about.
Tony.
And the Giants run up, knock the commissioner down on the way to the mic, and grab Dibbs. We're gonna be partying.
Yeah, but no, we're going to be complaining because he doesn't want to show up because he's going to Oregon to get his Nike tattoo. You know what I mean? You guys are going to complain.
Yeah.
Like, oh, KT, he's not here. He's out there getting a Nike deal.
Yeah. I
Hmm.
wish they would, if we start winning, man, people would hopefully relax a little.
Winning cures everything. You're right, Jay. Winning cures everything in all sports. Just win.
Yeah.
And all
Sometimes
those people will
weed does
shut the
too.
hell up.
They bugging. He said just got
Yeah.
out of a Niner and Jets Twitter space. People wilding. They want to give up 10 and 38 for Debo. Bugged out.
That's too much, bro.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Does
But
Buko
the
ever
Jets-
do any live streams?
They're the Jets. Let them do
No,
it.
Buko's just a fan. He don't.
No,
I don't
he-
think he
I
even
love
has a
Buko.
channel.
He
Oh,
talks with me for 2 hours.
Buko's a CIA, man. He can't be doing streams. He sticks his eyes in here, there, and follows.
I
He
see.
is very knowledgeable. You ever talk to him, he'll give you a good insight.
Yeah, Buko's.
Oh, I have no doubt about it. Buko knows what he's talking about in the chat. So no doubt
Oh.
about that.
Oh, he gets very
He
irritated.
said he played in the CIAA. What you said?
Buko is great with these
I'm just
prospects.
fucking with you. As
Me
a
and
Knicks
Buko be
fan,
in the gym going at
I
it back
cannot
and forth at
comment.
each other. So.
on anybody's favorite basketball team. The Knicks lose way more than they win, yo.
I'll
Levance, I'm with you, bro. I'm a Knicks fan, die hard. Even though we ain't won shit in ages, I still cheer for the Knicks. So
Still won.
I have no space to talk about anybody's basketball team. I'm right along with you there, Levance.
You guys still won. You still have a championship you could look
Who's
at.
after?
We have nothing. We have absolutely diddly squat in terms of a championship.
We're damn near like the Jets. We have to
This
go
is-
and watch our championship on the fucking film reel. It's been so long since we won one.
This is Miz and Buko's day. They wake up, they text me Jet Giant information. Then they argue about who's going to the gym at what time. Then when they're not at the gym, they say, "Yo, you're missing on this great football talk." Then Miz and Chris argue, and then they'll both fight like little girls, and then the history of the NFL teams will come out. He'll be like, "I got 4 rings, you got no rings, 54 years." Yo, this is what goes on all day on my phone. Ping, 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 like 2 little girls. Yo.
You love it.
Well, then again, like lately, you and I, Adam, you and I have been like just bitching and complaining about the Giants. I mean, the Nets, when we've been talking back and forth about how much this team kills us every single time, and how much they continue to kill us. every single day.
You have no idea. You're at 2 a.m. You're getting a text from Miz because he's up studying film on Charles Cross, and then he'll be like, "Yo, I want Neil over Cross because he just studied Neil over Cross, and it's 3 a.m. I have to sleep." And he's still texting about football.
You can't
Yeah,
sleep
Miss, what-
now. We're 4 days
Yeah,
in a
Miss-
drill. There's no sleep.
So, Miz,
Right.
what's Charles Cross's weakness? Can you go in depth on that since you're studying film at 2 a.m.?
Yeah,
What's
I'll
his
tell you his
weakness?
I'll tell you his weakness. He ain't no Neil or Iquano. That's his weakness.
And what's Neil and Aquano's weakness?
I could tell you what Neil's weakness is.
What
He
is
gives
it?
up too much ground when he backpedals, and sometimes he has to lean forward to make contact with his hands, which is the last thing you want to do as a damn tackle. That was Eric Flowers' exact problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's further along footwork wise than Eric Flowers ever was. Eric Flowers had no real base. He was just all strength. And then when you watched him, he was stuck at like bend over. He couldn't, his knees didn't bend. He just didn't bend his knees. He only bent his waist.
All about the
I think
you.
Neil's totally better than Eric Flowers.
You are exactly
Equanu,
correct,
Equanu,
Mr. Eric Johnson.
We can't even have
Equanu
that
though,
conversation.
Equanu though has trouble with some inside and some strength rushers. So I'd be worried about him when it's a power rusher against him. Speed rusher, he can dominate, but power is what I'm worried about.
Yeah, well, Eric, at least your team was not supposed to be a potential championship team this year, so at least you guys knew you weren't going to be that good. We were supposed to be a championship team this year, and we're about to get swept at our own home court on Monday. So,
Nikki says, if Tony were traded, what do you think we can realistically get for him? Also, can you see Tony and Bradbury being packaged in a trade? No.
Not
To be
together.
honest, I think it was more of a scare tactic type of thing than a real thing. I don't think that they want to get rid of him. I think they just want to get him to shape up and fall in line. But then
Well, then
again, I'm just assuming. I don't know anything for a fact, so all of this is speculative. But if I was gonna put money on it, I would say he's still gonna be here. They don't
why
think the
even bother
kid
threatening him?
because they're trying to get him. They're using it as a scare tactic. I believe. I don't know
Well,
for
then if
sure.
he's not scared and he's still home, then scare tactic is null and void.
True.
Well, we
But
don't
as
even
long
know.
as
We
it's
don't even know if that's
voluntary, they can't
don't
BSG
even
really
know if
Styles,
scare
that's
him,
true.
right?
BGS
Charles
Styles,
Cross'
I totally
weakness is
agree.
run blocking significantly.
Yeah, she's right. Well, he could be fixed with that, but he's
BSG
athletically.
Styles.
He's
Thank
a
you for
very
being
good
here.
athlete. So
I
Please hit
totally
that
Problem is they were
subscribe button.
stubborn. They were stubborn with him. They didn't want to try him out at guard because if he did do good at guard, they would have been wrong. So they rather have just been failed at tackle than give him the chance to play guard.
They did misuse Flowers
And I hated Flowers.
because he should have never been a tackle.
no, he should be a
Cheeseburger
guard.
pizza for supper tonight, friends. All right.
I mean, Neil's the guy we want. I don't know if
Mr.
he'll get there.
Cotto.
Neil's the guy we want.
That's who I want. He could play both sides. You know, he comes from Bama. He's big. He can move. Anything else, anything that the few things that he does lack on can be coached up pretty well.
I know a lot of Giants fans that are a lot of New Yorkers that are Boston Celtic fans or Boston Red Sox fans, and that always baffled me. But I know that it's possible, so I ain't mad at you. I got a lot of friends I grew up with in the Bronx. They used to cheer for the Red Sox, and you should see what kind of hell they went through living in the Bronx, being Red Sox fans. Just
What
saying.
the hell is Joe saying?
Huh?
Joe,
What?
What the hell did Joe just say?
Is he in the chat?
Yeah.
What's up, Taj?
What's up, y'all?
How you doing,
Taj?
man?
He
What's
said
up, Todd?
something
my
about an enema.
Lord. No, no. He's trying
Pretty
to make
soon
somebody
now.
say that, talking about climbing the boards. Pause. Fuck.
Jesus.
Flowers
Joe.
refused
Not
to play
again.
guard for the Giants. Blue City Empire Sports, is that near Brooklyn College?
No, I
No,
mean,
don't start me on Cross. I'd react like Chris did when we drafted DJ if we draft Cross, especially if Neil or Icky is on the board. Well,
Why?
you might want to get ready to scream because the
That's
rumor
very
is that that is who they want. They want Charles Cross because he's supposedly the best pass blocker out of the tackles.
Why would we want to
And
react that way, even if we get Charles Cross?
listen, if we get one of the top 3 tackles, which he is one of them, I will not be mad. I will be happy with Neil. I will be happy with Equanu, and I will be happy with Cross. Either one of those guys. I can't even front
Same
because at
thing.
least they're picking a lineman and addressing the freaking issue.
I
Well,
agree.
they turn out to be Aaron
As
Flowers.
opposed to signing a bunch of free agents and then not drafting one like we did last year. That shit was ridiculous.
I mean,
Joe is on
chances
cloud
are that also
Buko's
chances are
comments probably perfect for what you guys are talking about.
Quano and Neil may not even get to 5. So chances are you're left with Cross.
Do you guys still think that the Jaguars might
Blue
take
for life 57 Ortiz. All
Eagles
right,
at
go ahead.
1?
Jordan Lyons, thank you for being here. Please hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. It costs you nothing, but it means a great deal to me. Please hit that
Yes.
subscribe button. Chris Bucco says, I can totally see Cross. He is the best pass blocker. Your coaching staff comes from Bills, Chiefs, both more pass happy teams.
That's
Hey.
true.
Smart man. If Neil and Icky off the board and we want to go line at 5, I would pick Zion Johnson over Cross. Well,
All
they
right,
say he's
fellas,
the
I gotta
best.
get
They say
going.
he is.
Lou, thanks for having me.
No
Okay,
problem,
Adam.
brother. You're always welcome.
Take it easy, Adam. I'll talk with you tomorrow.
Take it easy, Adam.
He says,
Will do.
I would pick
Nice meeting
Zion
you.
Johnson over Cross. Well, they say that Zion Johnson is the best guard. So
Why would you even pick? Like, I don't understand.
No.
the only facts about Cross and Neal are they're NFL ready. Hey, yeah, I ain't
That's
arguing with
the
you
only
on that.
fact I need.
I'm not arguing. I'm
Come
not
on,
arguing
Zion.
with you on that, bro.
Hmm.
Hey, Jeffrey, how did you become a Mets fan? I believe
A lot to do with that '80s team. A lot to do with that '80s Mets team that got me into that. Also, I was just a big fan of Piazza, of that like Butch Husky, Bernard Gilkey, those types of players. Todd Hundley, and then I mean, I grew up and I was around the time when David Wright and Jose Reyes were in their prime. So that's really what drew me in over to the Mets, and that's why I became a Mets fan around that time. So a lot of factors, but yeah, I've been a Mets fan for a long time and live, breathe, and die with that team.
Yeah, I heard that a lot myself, Blue City Empire. And to be honest with you, if we are gonna take a corner, I would rather it be Stingley than Sauce.
Derek
Mhm.
Stingley's better than Sauce Gardner when
Yep.
healthy.
He is. Hawks are dead. They're not winning.
Just said go
Right,
Hawks.
not Trevor Penning. My
Oh
thing
yeah,
with
the
Cross
Nets
is he's going to need a
Is
lot
that
of
supposed to be
development.
Slight?
He has a bad habit opening his hips, pause, which if he doesn't break, can lead to getting beaten a lot at the NFL level. Yes, it could.
Hmm.
Neal will be there at 5. Cross will be there at 7. Whew.
I'd take Neal for sure over.
What's
I
up,
don't
bro?
buy. I don't buy that story about the Giants love Cross, because if they did, they wouldn't put that out there like that. I think that's another smoke screen.
You
El
could be right, Miz.
Capitan.
It's a good point. It's a very good point.
Like, if you really love Cross, why would you tell
Yes,
all
he is.
in front of you that you love Cross? You would say that, like I said in my video today, you say that to get someone else to grab him because you want someone like Neal or Equano to fall to 5.
Also,
And they
like I
strongly
said, we
believe he'll
don't
be
actually
there.
know how good of a pass blocker he is yet because of Mississippi State schemes having very, very wide pass sets, helping him
Oh,
win reps
Zion.
before the snaps even start.
How you doing, Zion?
What's up, fam? How's everybody doing tonight?
Do you have to
shit,
wear
man.
that? Do you have to wear that damn hat?
Cross
Absolutely.
always blocked like he
You have to
passed.
wear that
I have to
damn
find
hat,
it out of my
man.
closet. It's all smashed up, as you see. I
Oh,
have to go
dude,
find
you're
all my
killing me.
jerseys too. I have it buried someplace.
Cross would be a good pick to go with the passing game, but when
I'm
winter
sorry
comes,
about your team,
you
Jeff.
got to run the ball.
No, I'm just sorry that right now I'm a fan of them. They depress me more
Oh,
than
I'm
anything.
caught up on the chat. Thank God.
They depress me. That's just it, Zion.
Yeah. They played you guys hard, bro. Really hard.
Pause.
They're just a better
Pause.
team. They're a better overall team, better coached,
It's
better.
gonna be
They're
a
just a
sweep.
more physical team. Pause. They're a
Gonna be a
more
sweep,
physical
man.
team. Wouldn't that be
It's
Because the
appropriate
4
for the
teams
season
ahead
they're
of
in?
us don't need an offensive tackle, to be honest. You know what? You're right, but a lot of teams don't always draft just for need. A lot of people draft for depth and for future. So
It's true.
the smart ones do anyway. If you just draft for need, you're shooting yourself in the foot.
Oh wait, I
Well,
forgot
But we
one
do,
important
but we
thing.
do need a tackle. So
He's wrong about that because the Jaguars will take another O lineman. They can, and the Jets GM Douglas loves Equano. So
And the Texans might take an offensive lineman too, because they're moving Tyus Howard to the guard spot, I believe. So they need a tackle.
Mhm.
I don't think that they ever were linked to Daniel Jones until Cutcliffe made that call. So I don't know. Again, I'm just speculating because I don't know, but I do not believe that the Giants were linked to Daniel Jones in 2019.
All right. I got a question for the panel and for the chat. What do you think the percentage is that the Jaguars pivot from one of those pass rushers and take an offensive tackle at 1? For
What was
everybody
the
in the
question
chat and the
again?
panel.
Sorry.
What do you think the percentage of chance that the Jaguars pivot off a pass rusher and they take an offensive tackle at 1? Because they want to protect Lawrence.
I
For
don't.
everybody, the chat too.
For me, I I'll answer that first if you guys don't mind. I don't think that the Jacksonville will do that because I'm not saying that no tackle and no Gordon this draft is. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. No Gordon, no tackle in this draft is ranked number 1. So I don't think that they should pass up on. I mean, like obviously you look at who do they got on their pass rush, and why would they pass up on someone so great?
Because they have a star quarterback that they just drafted last year. They need to keep him upright.
True
And their
that,
offensive line
but
sucks. Their offensive line sucks.
Yeah.
I would probably say
Yeah,
like a
bum ass.
70 no or 30% yes.
It's only 60%.
And if they did, who would they take?
Aquanu. I think they would take Aquanu. Out of
Well,
all
the
because he can
Jaguars
move
would
to
take
guard.
Aquanu. Yep, I agree.
Yeah, Jaguars would take Aquanu.
Yeah.
Because they locked up their tackle, so they take Aquanu, maybe put him at guard.
Mm-hmm.
I like Leo Chanel.
That, you guys brought up a good point. With
I've
Trevor
drafted him a
Lawrence
few
being
times in my
I like
mock
young
draft.
quarterback too. They need a block for him. Why take
Or
a
what if
quarterback
you move?
You have no one to block. You know what I'm saying?
Or
Kind
what
of
if
like
you
what
move
San Diego did last season. You know, they 2 years ago they just take Justin and
You're
then
right, Kodo.
they take the offensive lineman that we all wanted. I forget his name. Riddler. What's his name? Guy from Slater. Thank you. I say Riddler.
Slater?
Yes.
Yeah, Slater.
I'm drunk on
Yeah.
Diet Pepsi.
Absolutely. Memphis is 24. Minnesota's 31 right now.
Yeah.
Well, what if they take Cam Robinson and they move him over to the right side, and they draft the left tackle?
Yeah, they
Robinson's
could do
only
that.
on 1 year. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Don't
They
count the
need-
Jaguars out for Evan Neal,
Does
man.
Jacksonville
Like we
only
all
have
thought
one
months
pick
ago.
in the first?
Who?
Do they only pick one time in the first?
0.29%.
No, I
Jaguars-
think they got another one.
No, they
They don't
only
have one in the back
first
of the
pick in
first?
five.
They only have
No.
one.
Okay.
The Lions do. The Lions do.
The Lions. That's
Okay.
a
Lions have
possibility.
the
I
last
mean,
pick
like,
in the first round.
I see the point in why they would. You know what I'm saying?
I think the Lions
they-
have 2, 32,
Right,
and 34.
Yeah.
But the Lions need to do something, bro. For real.
Yeah, the Lions could do damage in this
The
trade.
Lions been needing to do something for about 7-8 decades.
Something years.
Yeah, they do. And so the
Wow.
Jets.
Kayla called you guys the scouts.
Leo Chanel in third rounder, James Cook running back.
Leo Chanel.
Chanel.
I
I do
don't know,
like
man.
James Cook.
In the
Chance
third
for the Lions
round,
to go quarterback.
to hit, if you want to hit them with a 1-2 punch, Barkley and Cook, I think that would be phenomenal. I don't see it happening, but that would be awesome. But I think Leo Chanel probably goes in the late third or fourth round. There's a lot of linebackers ahead of him. He's a good linebacker. I think he'll fit Wink Martindale's scheme perfectly. But there are a lot of linebackers before him. So I think you can get him in the late third, possibly fourth round.
I want the other guy. I want Boy and Mafe.
Boy,
But it would have
Maffei's
to be a
good.
second round pick, so
Houston
he might
take
even
off
go
as a
late
second.
first. Who knows?
Could. He has moved up a lot. Across
I like that
guy a
lot.
blocker.
Yo, I know this is a football stream. Can I ask Jeff a question real fast?
No basketball talk
No,
about
you
the
Right. Yeah, we're
Nets.
not doing no basketball.
No, it
talk.
wasn't.
I'm joking. Go ahead.
It's something even worse.
I wasn't.
It's something
Let
worse.
him talk.
What?
You guys said no basketball. Watch
Hold,
this. Miz is gonna hate
hold
this.
on a second here.
Hey, what's up, Joel? I love the beanie. You look like you came back from
Dude.
Woodstock.
Oh,
No,
I
it's
know
not
what he's
that.
gonna ask.
Oh, shit.
No,
I know what he's
no.
gonna ask. Wrestling.
It was
Yeah.
gonna be wrestling.
Listen,
It was gonna be
okay?
wrestling.
I'm
I
watching
just want to
you
know
guys.
Solo. The guy's
I'm watching you guys, and you sound like a bunch of little old goddamn ladies right now trying to figure out who's going to sew a quilt. You got no energy.
Says the man with the beanie.
You got no
Says the man with the
pizzazz.
beanie.
I am here to save you, gentlemen.
Oh shit!
Yes, sir.
I am
You're
here.
Oh,
You're here to get my channel shut down,
Wasn't
sir.
he
I
That's
am
what
not
you're
going
here
to
to do.
get your channel shut down. Listen, I'm sitting out there, and I wanted to save this for a little bit closer to the draft, but it's coming out now. Look, How can you not be fucking excited? We are looking at the future of our NFL team right now. The draft is a few days away. You guys are sitting here, blah, blah, blah. Feel the
See that, Jeff?
goddamn electricity. We're going to be fucking contenders into something next year. We're done with the failure.
11-6.
You guys ain't feel that dark cloud that's coming off of this goddamn franchise finally? I'm seeing fucking moonbeams and sunshine and rainbows blown up my ass, and I'm going to enjoy it. I have a
Those are very
confidence
happy
in
mood
this
tonight.
team right now. We're not going to be a pushover anymore. Get excited.
Foot said if the
Yeah,
Giants
we're
pick
looking
Neil
at-
at 5, I win free Dunkin' Donuts
that,
for a
Joe.
year.
Let's go, goddammit.
For Jags taking an offensive.
I was,
God damn it!
Someone get Joe another beer.
I was so
Beer hell,
excited
bong
last year,
rippers.
Joe. And
All
I was
about
gonna
bong
say that.
rippers, baby.
you know, I had us going 12-5 last year, bro, and then like this
Damn
team
it.
for the last 10
Warren
years just
Taylor, bro.
flopped. So it's
Don't do
hard for
drugs.
me to get super excited coming up on a draft because we missed the last 10 years.
I'm honestly, I feel the
Not
same
trying
way
to play
as
devil's
Zion.
advocate,
Listen,
but that's
yo.
why I'm not getting too excited. Like
Listen, new regime.
new
new
regime, I'm
people.
excited, but now there's talks about we
New.
might not even keep a pick from
Improving.
last year. There's talks about trading Tony now, so it's kind of like,
no. Oh, no.
you know,
Hold on.
no,
Hold on.
no, no.
if he
Oh
was,
my
if he was
God.
a team
Yeah,
like,
okay.
if he was a
I
team
got
like
to
the
rant on the Tony bullshit here
if,
too.
I'm not trying to get into that Tony BS. What I'm trying to say is if we're a team that is like,
Oh.
say, like the Green Bay Packers, that now
I
the
got
previous drafts hasn't really been that great, but you could see players getting second contracts, players that's been playing for the Packers for 8 years that they drafted.
Action
Outlast
Jackson.
10 years.
I thank
outlast
you for
10
being
years
here,
terrible.
even
So-
though you're a Cowboys fan. But y'all not
Hey.
gonna be first place in the division, even with Micah Parsons, because y'all have a backup quarterback.
Listen.
I'll take the Eagles over the Cowboys at this point.
All right. Now
Y'all
that we
suck.
have a little bit. Hold on now. Now that we have a little bit more information.
Damn, Jeffy.
Kadarius Toney didn't show up to those practices for the simple fact that these trade rumors about him have been going on for a while, but they were leaked. Okay.
So they're not giving him a playbook and they're not letting him come because if he gets injured, they're on the hook to pay him, is where Joel is going.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now that that's come out, it wasn't because he was involved in his rap music. He wasn't involved in the partying lifestyle, supposedly. All that bullshit that went down is actually because, hey, man, you all going to trade me. You're not going to show me love. I'm not going to show you love.
That's
You
fair
guys
enough.
have been talking, been taking calls for a month now before this even broke. Before this even broke, it could be up to a month ago that they were taking freaking calls. I'm not going to show up either. I'd be kind of pissed. What? I'm the number one pick from last year, and you got no faith in me?
Pissed
Screw
for
you
what?
guys.
Pissed for what?
That guy ain't no
couldn't
number
stay
one
on
pick.
the field.
That guy's garbage,
couldn't-
man. That
you
was the
couldn't
worst
stay
number
on
one
the
pick in
field.
NFL history. Are you
you
serious?
Come
Hold
on,
up,
Get
really?
me
hold
You're
going on
compare
this
him to
guy.
Flowers.
That was
You
the
really
worst
compare
pick
him
we
to
ever
Flowers?
made, man.
Flowers
I
was
mean,
better.
like,
He's
I
part
think
of the
Eric
reason why
Flowers
Joe
was
Judge
pretty
is
bad.
fired. He's part of the
Baker was
reason.
better.
You couldn't stay
I
on the
mean, like,
field.
we
You
did
couldn't
draft
learn the
Baker Wilson,
playbook.
and he never even played a full season with us. He had to retire early. That could have been a worse
Ah,
pick.
man.
Back in 2013,
You guys-
I think we drafted.
Wait a minute.
Wilson.
You're saying that he didn't come in because there
Exactly, Mike.
were already rumors to him that he was getting. Let me ask you a question. Is he getting paid by the Giants? Do they pay him? Then he should show up.
Yeah, but if you're talking to trading me, I ain't sure. Fuck you.
Cowboys
but-
only have a
Sorry.
2-year
Listen,
window.
man.
No, I do.
Then he's
It's
gone.
kind of like, it's kind of like,
And no Giant fan is gonna lose sleep over it. Trust me.
The
Hey.
Flamingo Flaming Cowgirls are in the building.
Because what has
Big
this guy
time.
done? Did he do anything here that he's some superstar?
Who the hell on this team has done anything to where they're a superstar?
Well, that's why anything is game with these.
That's
with
why
this
I
new
said
regime.
that. Y'all killed me. We can rewind tape too. I said, me and Pat, the minute Shane got hired, nobody was safe. I said, maybe Andrew Thomas. Maybe.
Good.
what
You're
the
right. You're right.
That's
So
fair.
what?
Come
That's a
on,
good
bro.
thing.
Hey, I'm just top bad. I'm not
Y'all
trying to
be
pat
calling
myself
the
on the
draft.
back, but
Yes,
No,
we
I'm saying
calling
that's a
the
good thing,
draft.
Joe.
right. Nobody.
Because we only won 3 or 4 games last year, so it's not like
we
we're
will be
losing
calling
somebody
the
major.
draft, but
Yes.
please don't be sending pictures of yourself getting head, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh
see-
my god.
We'll see
Dude.
what happens. We don't know the whole
Y'all don't see
story.
that?
The media.
Y'all don't-
Oh yeah, I
media
see it. I see it. You're
Yo,
right.
The
I
media
see
we
it.
paints
will
a
be
picture,
calling
so
the
it's
draft.
not. You don't know the
Yo, I
whole
used to,
story really. We don't know what the real story could be. So
I usually work on Thursdays, but my boss knows I'm a big football fan, so he gave me Thursday off. What a true boss. What a good boss, right?
Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna be
They
awesome
all
doing
start
this
off
live
like
with you
good bosses
guys.
until they try to fire you. Slide their cousin in your position.
Man, you guys,
Wait.
you guys see, you need some energy, damn it.
There's
Full
one
fast, full
question I
fast.
have to
Can I
ask
Jeff. Jeff,
on the panel. There's one question I have to ask on the panel, and I think Lou and Zion know where I'm going with this.
My bad, y'all.
You guys know where I'm going with this?
Uh-oh.
No.
Zion, Lou, you know.
About
There's
what?
something to do with something that's been owed for a while.
Oh, I gave that
Lou?
to Rick. Rick is doing that now.
Oh, Rick's
I
doing the
have no
intro
idea.
now?
Yeah. Rick took that off of me like
okay.
3 weeks ago.
Oh, I didn't
What's up,
know
Ash?
that. My
What are you
fault.
talking about?
Money in the
I'm
Ah.
chat.
talking about the intro.
Man, I gave up on that shit ages ago, bro. I asked him for an intro when I was 29. I'm 43. That shit's over.
Yo, Ash, get on the
Rick has
channel.
it
You're
now.
missed, bro.
Who'd you ask for? Who'd you ask for a song so I
Oh, what's
don't
good,
ask him?
Ash?
The guy right there
Ash.
smoking with the Hawks hat, Zion, right under me.
Heat Nation.
Oh,
Recognize
The Hawks hat, that's a Baltimore
2022
Orioles.
I'm looking in the
champions,
chat. I'm looking in the
2022
hold on.
champions.
Dude, that's a Baltimore
Hawks hat.
Orioles hat, bro. Look at it.
It looks like
It's
a
an Orioles hat.
Teams
That's
on
an
hats back
Oriole.
in the
Every
day.
Saturday and Sunday off.
That man got a chain on it too.
Well, damn. My boy don't work but 2 days a week.
Hey.
Congrats
Yo,
to
real
your
fast.
team,
Can I ask my
Zion.
question
You
to
guys
Jeff?
playing well.
Jeff, is the guy from NXT, Solo Saka, whatever his name is he related to Roman Reigns? Them?
Yes, well, they're all Samoan. Yeah, he's the Usos' brother.
He's the
yeah,
Usos
they're
brother.
all-
So
they're
all
all
Samoans
related.
are related?
Oh.
You
Yeah.
rich.
No, they actually are all.
Hey,
They're actually all.
hey,
Talking
Yeah.
gibberish.
He looked like them. That's why I asked. That's
Yo.
it. That's my only question.
You're
No,
talking
I
Yeah,
know
no, they're
gibberish
all
right now.
cousins.
I know
Talking
that they're all
gibberish.
related.
As
Do
Memphis
you
comes
guys
up, about
see
to
the
tie it up,
enthusiasm that I
33-33.
brought to this stream? You see that fire? Yeah, you get that
Oh,
on my channel
That
too. Make
beanie
sure
is-
you
that
like and
beanie is
subscribe
just-
over to
again
me.
and gets
Hi,
fouled.
Lou.
It's the
What's
beanie.
going on, Joe?
It's the beanie,
Not
Joel.
much.
The beanie.
Huh? What'd you
Joe
say?
is super
Bong
lit
ripper.
today.
Dude, yeah, that's a good idea.
The beanie.
For
Hey.
sure, Lou. For
It
sure.
ain't a beanie,
Joe looks
BGS
he came back.
Styles,
Joe
please
looks like
hit
he
that
came back
subscribe
from a
button.
shot.
bro.
It's a
It's a
bandana.
bandana.
It's a bandana.
Oh, it's a
Tie-dye
bandana.
bandana.
Oh.
It's all we are
It's a
saying.
bandana.
Get out of here,
Bandana.
you guys.
is
He got some
give
panties on his
peace
head.
a
That's what it is.
chance.
Yo, that's funny.
Joel.
Knowing
Hey,
Joel,
listen,
it might be.
I wore
Knowing Joel.
this proudly, defending my championship belt of Trailer Park Cornhole Champion. Okay,
Hell yeah.
Oh my.
Cornhole champion?
Well, there we go. It's
Three
it has
years running.
begun.
three years
No,
running.
it has
Nobody
not
can
begun. We're not doing that shit tonight.
And
We're talking
time.
football.
Whoa,
sir.
cornhole the game, man.
10:55 p.m.
No, I ain't. I'm not
10:55
talking about
p.m.
the sexual
Eastern
treat.
time. Joel started.
No one knew. Everybody knew you was talking about cornhole the game. No one
See?
knew you was talking about the sexual.
Yo,
treat.
Kayla
You brought
asked
it
where
up.
she could buy one of those
That's
bandanas.
Joe.
Hey, okay,
Kayla
I'm a
wants to buy
champion
one
in
of
both
those.
areas. Okay,
Hey,
Joe, where can I get that bandana? Says Kayla.
Amazon $9.99
Start
actually.
dropping merch, Joe.
you know what you
should
do, Joe?
spread.
Yeah, you just put no secrets here and drop merch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should one day maybe.
You should do that, Joel.
Yeah,
You'll
dude.
get a lot of people who want to buy your merchandise.
I doubt
Yes,
that.
sir.
I can't get up to 400 subscribers. How am I gonna
Bro,
get
just get a black tee.
You guys
with
go
white
subscribe
font
to
that says
Classified
Road
3F
Head.
with Joe right now.
Yes, please.
Or he's going to
I'm
infect
almost at
someone with
400.
COVID and make them cough on your window.
I'm almost at 400.
Let's get it.
Yeah. See, I'm the guy that brings that energy. When I see my buddies down, I am there like the
Play in
Flash.
the chat.
Yeah,
All right.
Mr. Three Homies,
The
pack
hug.
of sick.
Let's
So,
go, Slay.
prayers up for Pat. Hope he feels better.
Yeah, I think he's feeling sick. I heard him saying he wasn't feeling good today.
What up, Slay?
I
Yeah.
tried calling him.
Oh, Pat's not
What's up,
feeling good
Slay?
today.
What up, Slay?
Lou got him sick.
No, I think
I
he's
ain't
sick
been
today.
nowhere near him, bro. They handing him out for free on Pride.
Is that Gorga?
Yes.
I didn't even
that's Gorga.
recognize Gorga at all because he doesn't have the goatee. That's why it kind of threw me off. In his new
Hey,
picture.
didn't he say he was like 79 or some shit like that the other day? There was some dude that didn't look
Yeah.
79.
69. He's
68?
69,
He's
I
like
believe it
68,
was.
I think.
Whoa,
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
that's a new picture right there.
The last mock from cornerbacks is beyond crazy.
Let me tell you
CBS,
guys
sorry.
something. Let me tell you something.
That's a cornerback.
Don't ever come to the Bronx and climb a fence and talk shit to the fans. You are glutton for punishment in the South Bronx.
Facts.
That's the Bronx Zoo.
Facts.
What up,
There's
Slay?
not a fan base like that Yankee fan base in the country.
Hey, didn't somebody just get shot up on the subway in New York?
Yep, and someone
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
got shot up on the center field fence today in Yankee Stadium.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, what that dude said Friday?
That's
I don't know
crazy.
why you come around here messing with these folks. Get
Right.
on from around here.
You don't climb
You
the
could
fence
come
in
over
Yankee
and take
Stadium.
that bandana. Or if you came onto
Try
my
to fight the
stream, I'll
bleacher
get you one.
creatures. You're looking for trouble.
Come onto one of my streams, Kayla. I'll get you a bunch of them.
Go, yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, in the theater near you, the Big Blue
Hey.
Crew rated R.
That's a
Only
nice.
in theaters. This movie might be too intense for Eagles fans.
Little Sheagles.
It's true.
Zion.
Bring him
Yeah.
on.
Let's go back to the
68.
live stream. You'll
Yes,
see.
it was
Lou, bring
68.
him on.
Sorry, I didn't.
Put the link
Who?
in the chat, Lou. Bring in Big
The
Blue
link
from the
is in the
Bronx.
chat.
Big Blue in the Bronx says he was at the Yankee game today in the stadium. He saw
Oh,
what went on.
Alex?
Bring him on.
The link is in
Oh,
the chat.
Alex, yeah.
Hey, no, but
Put it
Lou,
again.
sometimes,
What happened?
Oh,
He
good
like
up,
the old
man.
man. What happened at the Yankees game?
hey, Lou,
The guy,
sometimes,
one of the
sometimes
Guy from the
players
Indians
from,
tried to climb the wall. He got into it with the fans. He climbed up on top of the wall and got
and they
in there.
tried to
The
snatch
fans
his
just
ass
tried
up.
to, the fans tried to fuck him up. They
Yeah.
started throwing a lot of stuff on the
They're throwing
field at the end of the game.
Yeah, you don't come to the Bronx and
Yeah.
do
So they
that
tried
shit. Not
pulling
if
a
you have a
player into
brain.
the stands.
You don't.
No, the player jump up on the
shit.
center field wall,
Talking
try to
shit to the
talk shit
fans.
to the
So they tried
fans
to
in the
snatch his
bleachers.
hey,
And they
Lou,
were leaning over the wall
Yeah.
trying to grab him.
Lou.
Yo,
Hey, sometimes when you put the StreamYard thing in the chat, like the chat will get so full that it won't let you scroll back up but so far. And so if it goes too far, you can't like scroll up again. I know I've had that problem. That's why what you be saying.
I know. I just sometimes I'll be like, all you gotta do is scroll up and find it. I mean, good God. Shit.
Is anybody else in the stream yard? Is your stream
Few extra
freezing a
seconds
little
of
bit?
your time
okay,
is gonna
freeze?
kill you.
Kayla's saying that the other Kayla with the new picture is a fake account. Someone's like trying to be her. That Lou should get rid of her.
It's
Kayla's
one of them,
a mod.
It's one of them. Yeah, you have a wrench. Get rid of her.
Right.
Well, she says
rid
the
of the
other
fake
account
Kayla.
isn't.
Well, you have a wrench for a
Yeah,
reason.
you
So
can take care of
you're a
that.
moderator. Get the
That's-
fake one out. Because how am I supposed to know which one is which?
Right.
That's why you have the wrench.
So who's fake? Which
Right.
who's fake?
Well, the one with the new pic, the one with the new picture that we haven't seen before. That's the fake one.
You guys believe
That's
we're
the
gonna
new
stay
what,
put at
Tudo?
5-7 or trade down?
No, there's two Kaylas in the
Oh,
there's
the
two
link
Kaylas
is
in
in
the
the
chat. One
chat.
is
See,
fake.
I
Big
can't
Blue in
tell
the
which
Bronx.
one
Yeah, man.
because it doesn't
Come
show
on,
up
Alex.
blue for me.
Well, that's
that
not what
should be
happened.
weird.
There's a fake account in
He
the
must have
stream.
been there
Can
with
you
his
block it,
brother.
please? You
There's
have the
another
wrench.
fake
You
account right
are a
there.
moderator, so you have to do it.
Right.
No, she says she can't see the messages.
You brought.
So
Oh,
she's saying
yeah.
she cannot block that person because she already blocked him in the past, so she can't even see him. But she knows
Yeah.
that other Kayla's in there.
I can't see the
People are
messages.
weird.
Why
bro.
can't you block him
People
again?
are weird.
Shit is ridiculous.
Oh no, not
That's
this
so
again.
sad. Who wasted the time? Who wasted
Oh.
his time making fake accounts?
Not this again.
People always.
Danny.
Oh,
It's your
not this
boy.
again.
It's your homeboy who you used to do work for.
Who,
Is that
penis?
Damn it!
He showed me all his fucking
Don't.
list of fake accounts. You know who it is. You know
Pat-
who damn well
Lou.
who it is.
Lou, do you
I
see
just
what
can't say
Seabrook
nothing.
just said?
I can't.
Hold
say
on,
nothing.
Pat said he's gonna take
I know
care
what
of
you're
it.
talking about. My bad.
Pat
Yeah,
says
Pat.
he's gonna take care of it.
Hey, brrr, Get that motherfucker, Pat.
Adios, motherfucker.
No life having motherfuckers with nothing better to do
Bruh.
but to come over here and harass a bunch of grown men talking sports. Jump off a fucking bridge.
How did you even find it?
Who knows?
I tell you what, go try to drive a
some
car
people
in the
just got
rain
no
with your eyes
lives.
closed at full speed. Go do that. That should give you a good rush.
You guys are
Fucking
crazy.
idiot.
You know what? Private chat. Big Blue.
Try to
and the
do a
Bronx.
bench press in the middle of the ocean.
Ban hammer.
No, I
don't
think
tell
hold on, Big Blue. I know what you're saying. Big Blue wants to come in. He wants you to put the link in there.
I did again.
He did though. He did.
It is in the chat.
He did.
It's in the
Scroll up,
right
Alex.
now, recently. Yeah.
Shit, man.
He's backstage.
Trying to
He's
fucking
backstage.
weed out fake accounts,
in there
read the
2
comments,
times.
adding links in there. Like, goddamn,
Said
bro,
he's
you can't scroll
backstage,
up a little
Lou.
bit. Shit.
He ain't trying
Is
to
he
come to
backstage,
voluntary
Lou?
camp.
There he
There
is.
you
What's
go.
up,
Get
Alex?
it.
Chill.
What's going on,
on?
y'all?
Oh,
What up,
look
G?
at this
What's going on, Alex?
motherfucker
What's
here.
going
God
on?
damn. Sugar Daddy Joe.
There he
Big
is.
Daddy, that's funny.
Get
I
my
bring home the
comment today,
bacon.
Alex, on your video.
I don't know if I did, but I'll definitely take a look, Miz.
All right.
Today was very interesting to say the least.
What happened in the Bronx Zoo, baby? Give it to us.
Yeah. So,
Do tell, Alex.
Bro, I love it real fast. I love it how he's holding a mic like the reporter, and you're like,
Yes.
give us the information.
Yes.
What went down at the Bronx?
He looks like
Bro,
Well, this has just happened. This just happened over here.
breaking news.
let him talk.
Right.
So, well, I mean, last minute, because I needed to get out of something, I bought the tickets, and we actually ended up right near the Yankees bullpen. So I got to see Kyle Higashioka warm up with the starting pitcher Cortez, and I also got to see some of the other starting pitchers. So put that aside, that was fun. The Yankees won, which was a good thing. So normally, for anyone who's been to Yankee Stadium, you have a section called the Bleacher Creatures, which are some pretty ambitious fans who try to get in the opposing player's head in the outfield. Like they'll say very, excuse my language for this one. They'll say very vulgar shit to get in their head and try to get them to screw up in the outfield and all that stuff. That's just the Bronx mentality. That's the mentality of being a Yankees fan and wanting your team to win. I'm
Tell
gonna
him
say
again, that's the what mentality, Alex? Let him know one more time, please.
that's the Yankee fan mentality.
No. Don't change it now. Don't change it. That's the Bronx mentality.
Bronx
you said
mentality.
it right the first time.
Okay.
Boogie down.
I will admit, I was cursing. I barely had a voice
Yeah,
after
right.
I got
Right.
home.
You fucking
No,
right.
you don't say, Alex. You don't say.
Yeah.
So just
so-
real quick to answer. I mean,
What a guest.
this is irritating the shit out of me, and I got to split. I'm sorry, but okay, yeah, we're gonna jump right on that for you, Specialty Hilltop, because you're we have to prove it to you. All right, and then no problem. We'll jump right on that, right, Lou?
Man, I'm not asking nobody to do shit. If they want to come
I
on, they come on. If
I
they
was
don't,
being
they don't.
rhetorical.
I know.
I'm just saying.
I'm just adding
Right?
on to it.
Yeah.
If it's that important for you to know what's between their legs, you go find out for your
Yeah,
fucking
that's what I'm
self.
saying,
I'm a
even if
married
it
man.
is.
I'm not worried about what's in between
all.
nobody's legs but my wife.
Me either.
But that's what I'm saying. Even
Me
if she
either.
like whatever, who the fuck?
I don't give a
make
crap.
believe anyway. It's
Yeah.
just
On that note, I did get the atmosphere up
I
for
don't
a
give a
little bit. I'm
crap.
gonna go
Alex, I
back
want to hear
out.
Alex's story.
I'm gonna go party. Alex, continue with your story. I'll catch
Alex,
it on the
continue what you're
replay.
saying.
Hey,
All right.
thank you for
Peace
stopping
out,
by.
guys.
I'm sure you'll be back again before the stream
Alright,
is
Joe.
over.
Probably
Much
I
Take
will.
it easy,
love.
Joel.
Hold on. Let Alex finish his story.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Go
please.
ahead. Go ahead, Alex.
So, I went to opening day, and the left fielder for the Red Sox was getting taunted very much, but he took it. I mean, he struggled that day. I was cursing at him. People were calling him douchebag. I thought it was funny. I was chanting along. But he later hit a home run the next day, so that kind of shut everybody up. But anyway, there's this guy in center field, Miles Straw, who is probably the main instigator kind of what happened today. And normally for regular players, people who have a set of balls, they would just ignore the Yankee fans. They wouldn't look at them. They wouldn't say anything. He kept looking over to the right field seats, the section that was above me. So skip over to the 8th inning. one of their players gets hurt on
AK.
actually ninth inning. One of their players gets hurt
Jonathan.
in the outfield making a play. The
hear
Yankees tie the game, and I'm not defending it, but apparently, according to this asshole, there were people taunting the player that was injured. I'm not saying if that is true, I'm not saying that's right, but you will have those fans. And as a player, as a teammate, you have to ignore it.
Yeah.
So for some reason, this moron thinks he has the initiative and the power to climb up the scoreboard and start talking to people. And there's actually speculation out there that he spit on one of the fans.
What?
So after that, he
I'm
climbs
popping the gate.
down. He climbs down, and the umpires are trying to sort out the situation. They're trying to disperse the situation, whatever. And also the right fielder, who is in that same area trying to help his teammate, he's also talking and chattering with the fans. So I don't understand as a baseball player, why you got to go back like that. I mean, people out here are soft. They're comparing this to the Mike Tyson thing. Mike Tyson thing is an even playing ground. You're a baseball player, and you're on the field. You should be above that. Whatever, switch to the next play, and Gleyber Torres hits the walk-off single, so we're excited. But the people above us, and I don't condone it, start throwing beer onto the field. So that's pretty much what happened. Also, the right fielder was actually going at our section for some reason, even though we actually didn't throw the beer. So, and then the piece of shit center fielder actually says after the game that the Yankees are the most classless fan base of all sports. So go fuck
Yes, I take pride in that, baby. Yes.
Hey, listen, if you're gonna come in here and antagonize us and talk shit to our team and talk shit to our fan base, you forget this is New York City, and it's the Bronx, the South Bronx, home of hip hop, fucking like the gutter. Okay, in the 80s, it looked like Beirut. It looked like a war-torn country. Burnt down buildings, piles of rubble fenced in from where buildings used to
Blood
be,
came out
kids
the
playing
Bronx.
on trash heaps. Like, this is what the
KRS-One.
Bronx is known for. So if you're gonna come here acting like you're badass, we're gonna pull your coat and make you prove it. That's what we've always been known for. Just like that idiot who came in my chat a few weeks ago talking shit. I gave him my address and said, when you come to my driveway and they scrape what remains of you off, don't fucking cry about it. So it's the same mentality. When you come here acting bad, we're gonna fucking ask you to prove it. And when you can't, you're gonna have to take it.
See, and then look, I be like, I'm from
I gotta
Oregon.
get off. I'm gonna get off, Lou, but I got two things before I
Pause.
leave.
I don't want to know when you get off, sir. That's your own business.
Number one, that Indians team got to play in the Bronx tomorrow. Am I right, Alex?
That's correct.
Good luck.
Final game.
Number two,
The
last time a guy climbed into the crowd in sports, go watch what happened in Detroit in the Palace.
Malice at the Palace with Ron Artest.
Yep, Malice at the Palace.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of. I remember watching that game live and being like, "What is going on? What is going on?"
Yeah, it was surreal watching it live. It was crazy.
And that type of stuff could go 0 to 100 like this. You saw it.
Yep. Blue City said he was climbing like he was Spider-Man.
Smacking the shit out of people in the crowd.
If that was the 90s Yankees fan base,
Oh,
they would
my
have pulled
God.
them in and beaten the
They
shit
would
out
have
of
probably
him.
jumped in the tunnel.
They would have.
Alex, I was in the bleacher. I was in the right field bleachers like every other night in the 90s. And that crowd was a fan base that players were scared of. They were intimidated. You know, so
Rocksteady crew. Sorry.
Zulu Nation. Damn, that motherfucker took it.
He said 100. Let's go. Big Blue for life for the
Well,
7
guys,
OTs.
thanks for having me, Lou. Have a good night.
Anytime,
man.
brother. You know
We'll
it.
talk this week. I'm sure there'll be a lot of stuff this week leading up to the draft. So on Tuesday night, I'm trying to have a big Tuesday night. I'm gonna have a big show on my channel, a round table mock draft, and we'll talk about the draft, and we'll get real serious Tuesday night. And a lot of guys are gonna come in and out. I'll have guys popping in and out. So
At what time? Because
Zion's
you know we're
also
doing
hosting. So
we're doing the man cave at 9:30. So
Okay, so we'll find a way to
do it
do,
at a different
both.
time so I can be on yours and you can be on mine and we can both.
Yes. Yeah, we'll
So-
we'll try to mix it up, or we'll see what we could do so we don't get twisted in the same times. But
Well, I just want to be able to come on and support, and then you can come on.
9:30
You know,
Eastern.
yeah, it's when we do ours, the man cave.
Just do
yes,
it
we'll
after.
work it out.
after
We'll
the
work it
man
out
cave.
because maybe we'll do ours. Yours is at 9:30. All right, so you're gonna go late. So
Yeah,
I'll talk to Zion. We'll see what's gonna happen.
I don't get off work until 7:30 my time.
Right, so that's 10:30.
Whose channel is it going to be on? Mrs. or
Mrs.
Yeah.
okay, so maybe I can go on at 8:30, and then end it early so I can catch you guys, or
and come jump
and
on
hop
ours.
off on yours.
Adam,
Yeah. Yeah.
Adam will be on. Come jump on ours, all you guys. So
But wait a minute, it's not on my channel this Tuesday. I just did it this past Tuesday. No, Joel did the man cave past Tuesday. So yeah, it is on my channel this Tuesday. All right, perfect.
all right, we'll see. We'll discuss it. Feel better, Pat, and everybody have a good night.
See you, man.
Good night, miss.
All right, miss.
Ben Wallace, Miss, take care. All right, bro.
Hey, yeah, Ben Wallace was a he
That
was scoring.
Wallace.
Yeah, brother. I hope you feel better, bro. You know I'm praying for you, man.
Absolutely. Heal up, Pat.
Feel better, Pat, man. We're missed
Sorry
on the
to hear that.
panel.
We get you
Damn
some
sure are.
CMOS, man. Get you some vitamins, some D3. Get you some acacia.
Some elderberry. Get you some elderberry syrup, some fucking sea moss, and take a teaspoon of sea moss and a teaspoon of elderberry
Yeah.
twice a day.
Gotta
Once
get
in
you
the morning, once at night.
Get them
And
vitamins.
don't
in you,
drink
bro.
no milk, no cheese, no dairy,
Yeah.
no rice, no flour, no sugar. Your body
No
turns all of
starches,
that
man.
into phlegm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, I'm still coming out of COVID right now. And
If y'all can see my medicine cabinet, bro, because I had COVID back like 4 or 5 months. Well, for Thanksgiving I had it, and then I had it again like in December. But the second time I didn't feel shit. But the Thanksgiving one, wasn't no taste, wasn't no smell. There was headaches, bakes, pain. So I just bought over $100 worth of different vitamins and different shit. I ordered shit online. And I was like, bro, that shit, I ain't. My wife's auntie died from it, so I was make sure I got all the vitamins and all the nutrients, all the water. I was trying to do whatever I could.
For a different question,
You
what do
ain't-
y'all
you
think of this
ain't-
Tony stuff?
Oh, we've been talking about that shit all day, Blue. I mean, Alex. I think it's a slap in the face. You're my boy, Blue.
You're my boy, Blue.
I personally think it's a slap in the face to the rest of the team because you're a rookie. You haven't, the old school football that we grew up watching, man. If you came in here as a rookie, you got hazed. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have the right to be at the podium all arrogant and shit like you was already a hot shot when you didn't even play your first full season and you couldn't grasp the playbook. So there's two factors alone are the reason that you should have been the first one at voluntary minicamp so that you can get a grasp on this playbook since you couldn't grasp the most simplified fucking ancient playbook that Jason Garrett had. Now you're coming into a new system with a way better play caller. Your ass should have been the first one here trying to get that playbook. So it's a slap in the face to the team and the vets who actually showed up for voluntary to me. And I know it's voluntary, but it speaks volumes about your character and your commitment to the team.
Yeah, and I know a few streams ago, probably around the combine time, a couple of guys on this panel, I think Pat was on here as well. We were discussing whether Kenny Galladay was actually going to be traded or whatever because of his effort at the end of the season. I mean, when you have a guy like him actually say everybody has to be here, isn't that kind of a sign? And isn't it a little
Ain't
weird
that
that he
some
hasn't? Yeah, and isn't it weird that he hasn't had contact with his teammates, KT? And I'm not trying to paint the guy as totally bad, but listen, it's your second year in the league. You weren't healthy last year, so you know what? You got to show up. You got to show up. You have to show up and be a teammate.
He's not painting a good picture of himself. Like, I mean, even though he's just letting it because we haven't heard nothing bad or he hasn't actually done anything technically wrong, but the optics of it just looks, it's not a good look, especially coming off of last season and then now we have a new regime and everybody else is there, it seems like, but you're not. And I know the media has a hand in painting that picture, but it's just you know, me and Lou and Miz and Jeffy was talking about it earlier. You just don't want to, you don't want to give them anything to talk about. You know, they're gonna snatch at any low hanging fruit that they can, and you not showing up and putting some picture on Instagram showing you working out in the backyard with some sweatpants on. That's not really cutting it for me.
No, okay,
But,
and on top of
but I
that,
think we should give
historically,
him a chance though. I think we should give him a chance and just fucking relax. And like I said, if he's late
no,
to
but
the
it's
first
not
day of
new.
mandatory, it's a
This is not new. If you go back historically, when Allen Iverson was rapping, they threatened to kick his ass out the NBA,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
right? Roy Jones, they threatened to strip his titles for
Mm-hmm.
rapping. So this is
Yep.
nothing new. They don't like their athletes being correlated with ghetto, hood, gangster imagery, none of
Shit
that
ain't even
stuff.
look now.
You know what I'm
Look,
saying?
that's it.
So one, you're already signed to an NFL contract. You're not signed to a record deal. So your commitment and your loyalty needs to be what you already signed. Because when you're a man, a true man does what he says and says what he does. So when you commit to something, you need to fucking be there. Day one to the last day. Period. I'm old school. People might say I'm too old fashioned or something, but I say what I mean and I mean what I say. If I tell you I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. If I say I'm not doing it, I don't give a fuck if the sun falls. I'm not doing it.
For real.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
it comes to
real
it's
shit though.
like
Real shit though.
second year in the league, and like he's not an established superstar. We have someone like Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard is a damn elite basketball player. That guy dropped
Damian Lillard,
albums,
really.
bro. The guy dropped albums and rap.
Yeah.
The guy's a rapper, but he also is a playmaker on the court. Like Tony, like you haven't even done anything for football yet. So I
And
don't
your
want to.
bars are trash, bro.
I don't want to say that. But that being said, I didn't put my
Yeah.
installation up in my room yet. I moved again, and it's probably picking up the TV in the other room. So I'm gonna head out, guys. But I'll be watching for a bit. You guys all have a blessed evening, man. Make
Hey,
sure you.
shout out to Zion. He's the best intro maker in the world. Everybody on YouTube who wants intros, go to Zion Zenith, DM him, hit him on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. He got you.
Premium
Cyan,
takes tomorrow on Adam's channel at 3 o'clock.
Oh
Eastern,
man, Lou.
6 o'clock.
Cyan. Okay, salute to y'all, and well, I have
I love that, Lou. You guys have a good one.
yes.
Yo,
Hey, Pat.
Have a good
Have a
one,
good one,
Zion.
Pat.
What
I'm
up,
gonna head out.
Pat?
Big Pat in
hey,
the
what's
building.
up?
Well, he
Big
sound like
Homie.
somebody just
Hey, there
snatched
he
his
is.
soul.
Yeah, you sound a little
He
stuffy.
came on like somebody just sucked the soul out of him. He said, "Hey, what's up, man?"
Hey,
Going on,
I just
man?
wanted to show some support real quick, man. I ain't feeling too well.
Brother,
But,
you
Yeah,
know how many of your
you
streams
sound a
I've
little
missed when
stuffy.
I was sick, bro? Go recover. We all understand, brother.
I just want to say something on this Kadarius Tony thing real quick. So
I knew he
everything
was
won't
gonna
get.
argue with me about it at some point. I knew it.
No,
I
I'm not.
knew it.
I'm not going to argue about it. I'm not arguing about it at all. It's just that just before everybody put out their opinions on this guy's a bad guy or anything.
No,
You
I
have
don't
to
think
get
he's a
you.
bad guy. And
I'm not
please
saying.
don't
I'm not saying you, Lou. I'm
misunderstand
not
me,
saying.
because I was happy as shit when we signed him. I made a video singing fucking Tony, Tony,
He's
Tony.
just talking in general. He's just talking about in
No,
general.
Bro,
I'm
but I
not. I'm
just
not
want to
saying
make sure
Lou
he
was.
understands my position, because
Yeah,
me
I'm
and
not
him,
saying.
we have these conversations even when we ain't live. So I want to make sure he understands that I'm rooting for the kid, but he's making it look bad.
I'm not saying that you were saying that he's a bad guy, but there's a lot of people out there that
Oh
are.
yeah, people throwing his ass all the way under the bus.
Yeah, and you don't even know
Yeah.
all the facts. Like I said before, like this kid was getting bashed before he even had a chance to do anything. Hold on. He was getting bashed before he had a chance to do anything. They were talking bad about the kid when the team had the wrong size shoes for him. He was out there running routes barefoot. So I just beg
He said,
the
man, he got
question.
slave feet.
Yeah, I just beg the question to everybody. Everybody wants to bring up his rap career about does he want to play football or not. Before this voluntary camp, has this guy missed any time from the team? Has he not shown up to any practices? Has he been falling asleep in meetings? Has any coach or anything before then have said anything about this guy not being ready to play or coming to the team? The only thing that he did during the season was he got hurt, and who didn't get hurt on this team last year?
It's gonna be a no.
Hold on, Pat. Listen, hold on 1 second, fellas. I don't want to be on the stream, but I'm going to pop on in the background with my cam on so you can see me. Hope that's okay. Listen, I don't
You
care
gotta
what
do
you
that.
are, who you are. That is not required of
You
you.
a homie regardless.
And you don't have to worry about these haters in the chat. As long as you
If he
come and
wants you to,
support us and you conduct yourself with class in the chat, you don't have to prove nothing to nobody.
yeah.
No, you don't worry about that stuff. Thank you
You're
for
fine,
being here.
Caleb.
Enjoy
You're
yourself and
fine.
ignore them
You
haters. Continue, Pat, please.
Yeah, I'm have to hop off in a sec. I get some soup or something, but like,
You sound
what report
Yeah.
has came out
Thank
saying
you,
that
Missionary.
Kadarius Toney didn't show up for the team when he was supposed to show up? There's not been one report that came out that said that. If
Hey,
anything,
loser, go jump off a bridge. You see that? Go jump off a bridge, you fucking loser. Did you want to
Guys,
stay on? Nod if you want to be back on, or shake your head if you want to stay back.
guys,
Okay.
I just wanted to say hello to everybody else in the panel right here. Big Brother Lude, everybody else in the panel. Did I miss something really? Did I miss something bad? Because I'm not a hater. I'm just a cool
No,
gentleman
not
right
you,
here.
not you. There was
No. You're fine.
somebody was
You're
saying
good,
that the
Raf.
young lady who just came on was a man and all this other shit.
and I'm
so
married and I love my wife, but is she a cutie pie? What you playing with her for? Stop playing with Caleb. And she a cute macaroni.
Leave that
but
girl
they were
alone.
basically cyberbullying and
Yeah,
saying stuff,
leave that young lady
you know.
alone, man.
So she came on here to prove that she's not
Yeah, hit her with
a
a
transformer.
quick steal.
And
You gonna have to go back and freeze frame that shit with your punk ass.
but
that had nothing to do with you, Ralph.
Rob, you
I'm
good.
just say that. I'm gonna just say this before I have to get off, man. But could it be that the New York media has turned this kid off and he wants nothing to do with us because of the way he's been bashed?
It's a possibility, sir.
Because he comes from the South, he comes from Florida. He's not used to that bullshit.
Yeah,
Florida
you've
ain't
been
that
bashing
damn
him.
nice, sir. Hold on now.
I mean, hold on.
Florida ain't that damn nice.
I ain't say Florida's nice, but the part that he's from, they're not used to that.
Yeah, he's not from a big city. He's from a small town.
Yeah, and you gonna bash me because I have a rap passion that I've never put in front of football. He's never put that in front of football.
No,
He
I don't
has
bash
worked
him
his
because he
ass
has
off.
I don't bash him because he has a passion for it. I bash him because he's not good at it, and that's one of my favorite passions. I'm from the home of hip hop.
Well, do you know this guy hasn't made a song since early 2020?
2020,
before he was drafted.
It's been a while. I know. I'm not saying that he's more focused on this or that. I'm just saying you already got a contract where you can get paid. You trying to shop something where you might not be that nice and might not get paid. Worry about your football, cause you already signed that dotted line.
So he's
put the
not
mic down
showing
because you ain't that nice. But
so he's not showing dedication to his craft because he didn't come to a voluntary workout. Although it should be behoove him to go there since it's a new coaching staff and everything, to meet and greet with everybody and maybe get a couple of plays in here or there, but it's still voluntary.
Oh,
damn. You know how far back? Sorry, you see how far back I am on the chat. I'm just now getting to this comment you posted, and you've been on here for about 15 minutes.
I'm reading that shit. I'm reading this shit is funny as hell. I'm trying not.
I agree. I agree
Go
with
ahead,
Pat.
Pat.
That point what you just said. I agree with that.
I knew he was gonna bring up some good points. That's why we work together a lot.
I mean, he's like
Where are y'all getting that this kid feels self-entitled? What has he shown you to feel self-entitled? Because he didn't come to a voluntary camp.
Didn't I say that earlier on Head Squad? What has he done to show you that he's arrogant?
Right. Yes, you are on the same position as Pat.
I'm just happy because he actually do this. He actually do this shit, and I just be, you know what I'm saying. So I just, you know.
But this
Let more information come out before we say anything.
Oh well, thank you. Appreciate that.
I don't know if that's actually the hub, by the way. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't want to start trouble, but I feel like
Nah, it's
that's
probably somebody else. But
yeah.
I
What
mean,
happened? Wait. What happened, Alex?
That for advertisers.
No, I was gonna say I just don't know if that like I don't know. I just don't want that person mistaking if it's like the hub or not, because like I don't think it is. I think it's a
Oh,
screenshot. I want
Oh,
to
the
start
hub.
trouble,
well,
but
yeah.
I'm
That's
just
why I
saying.
just said, well, thank
No,
you,
that ain't.
Yeah.
because Hub has actually been on the stream. So if it was
No, I
really
know.
him, he probably would have been like, "What's up, fellas?" So
I'm lost.
right.
Yes.
So I'm just saying, before y'all want to run off another guy from this team who probably can break out for us if we do the right things and have the right offense, you guys might want to. Well, not saying you guys, but New York fans and the New York media, man, has become very toxic, man. And now you want to run
As
this
they
kid off
always
because you
been.
don't have nothing else to talk about.
Yeah.
He's the easy target. You want to make fun of his music, that's cool. I don't think his music is that great either, but I'm not gonna call him out to make him something that he's not. He hasn't shown that.
Yeah.
He hasn't shown that. There's not one instance where you can say that this guy put his rap career or anything before the team.
Not a one.
Not
How you doing,
one
D'Lo?
report.
Hey, I'm sorry to Pat, you making the greatest points. I'm telling you what. But Caleb, fuck, that shit was legendary. And I want old dude that was talking to her or that was questioning her. I want you to know that you will never have anybody like that. You won't.
Never, ever have someone like that. Not even
Never,
a
ever, 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 never, never, ever,
That was
ever,
such a
ever,
mic
ever,
drop.
ever,
That was such a mic drop, though.
And
That
my
was such a
question
mic
is,
drop.
if it is a dude, why you worry about it so
But
much?
it's
Why you
not.
following the
She's
dude
her.
around?
I seen her.
I'm just
It's
saying,
well,
even
no,
if it
but
was,
he's
it's
been
kind of
following
weird that
her
you
from
following the dude around.
channel to
She
channel,
was saying the
talking
same
shit
shit.
about her.
She was saying the same shit. She was like, "Well, if I am a dude, then that makes
Why
you
you
gay
obsessed with me?
because you keep on fucking sweating."
That's kind of weird, bro.
If you are gay, that's okay or whatever. But I'm
But
just saying
man,
that's good.
I just wanted to say my little piece about that. Support the Big Blue Lounge, man. Y'all like and subscribe, man. But I gotta go get me some soup or something, man. This is
Yeah,
getting
Yeah,
bad.
get you some
listen,
therapy.
make sure you
Pat,
get you
Batman,
some
feel better, bro.
make sure you get you some type of tea, any type of tea, echinacea, elderberry, honey. If you can find some herb, put about a gram of herb in
Don't
that
do
tea.
no dairy.
Real shit is great medicine if you're not smoking it. So, but
Yeah, I
yeah,
think I
man.
might have to stop smoking blacks too, man.
That
Oh,
would
you don't
do.
want to smoke nothing right now while you got COVID, bro.
Not right
Just
now.
start there. So, yeah, even when I smoked marijuana heavily, but even when I had COVID, you could taste. It made it taste like it was nasty. It made it taste like hay. But cigarettes and tobacco is bad for you, bro. That shit's real bad for you.
This
Yeah.
motherfucker just did a public
That's
service
bad.
announcement.
Right.
Okay.
Super bad
Oh,
for you
look. Yeah,
guys.
that's bad.
But much love, my
Don't
brother. May the
smoke
Most High bless
cigarettes.
you, protect you, and keep you, and heal you immediately.
All right, one man. Y'all have a good stream, man.
Hey,
Alex,
Big Black.
good to see you.
Pat,
Have a
feel
good
better,
one.
bro.
Now these others need to shut up about Kayla.
Man, can we please
Yeah.
can we please just act like she's been normal to me, but like, can we act like it's just a normal person now?
Niggas gotta chill the fuck out, man.
I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Fuck.
I
was
gotta
ready
find
to-
out if it's a man or a
Yo.
woman. I got
Yo,
nothing else to
Jonathan,
do in my life.
Yo, Jonathan is crazy. He said a whole lot of shut up and dribble around Kadarius Tony.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Shut up and dribble.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Oh,
no
man.
problem. No problem. I love making an idiot be
Miss Taylor,
more known as an idiot. When you
this is to you,
expose them,
ma'am.
it is beautiful.
It just makes him look stupid. It's just it. It just makes the dude look stupid.
that was. I got 3 daughters, bro. So I'm all about women being strong and shutting down, and those stupid motherfuckers disrespecting girls or just people in general like that. It really irritates me, and I don't get all rah or whatever. But for her to do that shit was perfect. It was perfect. Shut that. Yeah, is he still in here?
The way I didn't
here
announce it, I just popped on and was like, "There you go." Now go
Yeah,
jump
a
off
little
the
quick,
fucking bridge.
a quick little flash.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, I'm here. Now I'm gone. And you'll never see me again.
His
was
football
great.
career would help him out with his rap career. It doesn't work the other way around. Facts. If he was catching
True.
touchdowns left and right, his albums would fly off the damn shelf.
Man, I buy
He
it.
needed to demonstrate some goodwill to his teammates and coaches and fans, and it wouldn't have killed him. Facts. Bullshit.
I have a question. I have a question. I don't understand. I don't understand because I'm just about the comment right here. Is he doing a rap career? Because I never heard his first album.
Yeah, he made
Yeah, he
a
does
few
rap.
albums in
It's not a very.
2019 and
It's a
2020.
hobby. It's a
Yeah.
hobby.
So
Is
he
it-
released his
My
first album. Did it
my
do well?
sources are
Because
telling me no, he don't got no label. He was never signed. He was basically
Yeah.
just like making mixtapes and internet music, I guess. But hold on.
Mm.
Woo! My sources are telling me that he'd rather be a rapper than a football player. He has got to go. He shows no leadership, just excuses for not being at practice, volunteer or not. Woo! That's the
Heavyweight champ is
heavyweight
spoke.
champ.
Damn.
damn.
That's a buzzkill. We just all go silent after that one.
Hold on, wait. I didn't even hear what that. I was reading the hub.
What
Is that
happened?
really the hub?
I
No.
don't think so.
No, I don't
His
think
hub would have
so.
said
No.
hello.
No, that's not him. That's
Yeah,
not
he would
him.
have said hello. He knows all of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today is the day I follow my intuition, keep the family close, get money, win the Super Bowl with the New York Football Giants.
Yeah.
Yup.
I feel he should have been the day one to learn. I feel he should have been there day one to learn a new playbook. That's all I'm saying. I agree.
Yeah.
What's up, Dale? How you doing, man?
Man, just play the game, young man, like the old days. Regardless what they say in the media, go kill it. Like it's 1999. There you go. That's what she feels. That's what I got to say about that.
All
The
right,
best
y'all.
part of my relationship with Destiny is the self-respect we have for one another.
I'm about to
And that's all
log
she's
off.
got to say about that.
Right.
I'm gonna holler at y'all next time. Y'all gonna be out to. Y'all gonna be streaming tomorrow night.
I'm actually about to shut it down here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Tomorrow.
Well,
I'm just
I'll get a notification when one of y'all go.
yeah, somebody will. Somebody out the crew.
No,
I'm
I
sure.
gotta. Yeah, we got a show going on tomorrow, so I'll be.
Somebody
streaming
will.
at
Yeah,
6.
see? There you go. Jeff at 6.
All right.
We'll
See
be
y'all
there.
to the panel. See y'all to the chat. Kayla, fucking goat. I'll holler at you.
Look, he's a
All right,
natural.
Kayla.
He talking about he
He
just starting
is.
his channel. He closing out my stream and shit. He like, all right, y'all.
Oh snap.
Kadarius Tony, he ain't no phony. He's gonna go out there and I can't think of anything else that rhymes.
His
Man,
name is
so-
Tony. All right. His name is
If you don't
Tony. He
believe
liked to
him, you
ride
could
some
go
pony.
blow me.
What did you just say, Alex?
I said, if you don't believe in him, you can go blow me.
His name is Tony. He ride like a pony. He like enjoys to eat
What the fuck is
rigatoni.
going
Whoa,
on?
whoa,
What's
whoa,
going on
whoa.
around here? Hey,
Whoa.
Yeah, what the hell?
You ever talk about him riding like a pony?
no, pause. This
Right,
quick way to
yeah,
get kicked off my show.
Yo, they were because I was doing like a rap thing, but there's something.
Right. Okay.
Surprisingly, we got a little weird without Joel.
Right.
It rubs off on everybody at times.
Like empty diet Pepsi cup. Yeah. Good night, Pat.
Just waiting to see what's the next rumor that's going to come out soon. What player are the media going to attack next? You got DJ, you got Barkley, you got Tony
It's gonna
now.
be
Who's
Galladay.
next? Gotta be
They're
Galladay.
not gonna attack DJ. They're not attacking.
Yeah, attack Williams. Go ahead and attack Leo Williams next. Hell, you know what? Let's
Yeah.
attack
Hey,
Riggs.
hey,
Riggs is down
hey,
already. Let's knock him
Hey,
down more.
wait a minute. So, you ever think about the fact that the person who has an internship with a National Football League club should know about football? Just saying.
Mm.
Oh.
Who has an internship?
That makes no sense.
Uh,
Kayla does.
Kayla.
Caleb.
That's interesting. That's
For your brother's team.
With
For
the
the
Jets.
Jets.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, for your
Okay.
brother's team.
Good work then. Keep
So
going at it.
when you say knows more football than Bill Belichick, it's a man. Well, when you work in the NFL, you should know your shit, correct? I mean, I'm just saying.
Takes a big man to say that from another account.
Yeah, you got a lot of shit to read, man.
Nah, I'm not. I'm skimming through it because I got so behind with the whole debate. But thank everybody who deleted what? Ain't nobody
Um,
delete shit.
now that was
No.
Caleb who put him on timeout.
She probably timed him out. Whoever that dude is.
Yeah, because I don't think it's Hub. Peace out, Joe Morris.
No.
No, I hope would never say something like that.
But let's just keep it clear. I don't give a fuck who you are. If I don't want you here, I kick you the fuck off, and ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me about it, regardless of what your name is. So let's get that clear. This my shit.
They only
Let's
do it
make
for
that clear. Let's make that clear.
they do it for attention, and the best thing to do is pay no attention to them, and they got nothing to do and nothing to say. They're just looking like idiots. That's
Well, I mean,
it.
in a way, it's kind of like I have my trepidations with Yankees Twitter. I mean, half the people
Stand up.
are just they just troll content creators. Meanwhile, they don't have a platform of their own. So
That's just crazy. I
terrible.
don't understand that, but yeah, I'm starting to figure that out, sir.
Yes. Let's see you have the balls to come on here and do some content and take it. Then you could talk.
Oh, pause. He said, and
Yeah.
take it. Pause.
And take it. I forgot the pause.
At the
Pause.
Entertainer Talking Drugs,
Pause.
best name ever. See, I'm caught up on the chat. Thank you, everybody,
damn
for
it.
being here. Everybody who came on, everybody who chatted. Have a good
Oh
evening.
well, pause. Everybody,
Hey,
you
Joe,
know.
pause.
Everybody
ahead.
that came on.
Oh
Pause.
shit. Okay,
Oh,
good one, Jeff.
okay.
Good one, Jeff.
Come on.
Yeah, see?
Okay, yeah, y'all doing too much
Come
now.
Lord
on.
have mercy, man. Y'all have a good night, bro. Appreciate it. Subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the Big Blue in the Bronx. NYG Jeffy T3285 and Super Taj, the hardest working man on Twitter. Also, Classified 3F with Joe, Zion, Miz, Big Pet Sports Talk, Mac the Giants fan, Hit Squad. Join the whole Big Blue crew. We always got stuff coming out on everybody's channel for you guys. Until next time, man, y'all know what it is.
The Big Blue Crew, because that's how we do.